Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Snooze. No Snooze. This is the Hood CNN, the morning show that gives you everything in the world in terms of the culture, movies, music. I said music twice. we
Double
uh we
music.
are here. We are here today to talk about a lot of different topics, man. You know, California Senate, they just passed a bill giving immigrants 150K for housing. We got a little bit of news about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. They officially have their debate September 10th. And we also got Netflix has released a new series. Well, not just released, but they're going to release a new series in October, starring LeBron James, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Edwards, and Domantas Sabonis, called the Starting Five. We'll get into all that though. Easy man. How you feeling, man?
Yo, life is good. Salute to the free people of the free world. What's the word? We rocking with NSB right now. What's the word? We're about to tap into everything right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm Dezo, the introvert. I'm 1/4 of this conglomerate, as y'all know. I got my man Easy with me.
Yo,
Brooklyn's finest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
cook and
Fabuloso.
roll. Cook and roll.
Cook and roll. I got the other half of this equation with me. Come here, boy. This, oh my God, what are you doing?
We got
All
the
right,
big
well,
pup here. We got the
I
big
got
pup here.
the big dog in the building.
Big dog in the building. But he went about his business. Feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I was first off, how was your week? Easy? It was cool.
Shit was cool, you know what I'm saying? Shit was cool. I mean, I missed out on a few opportunities, but shit was cool. Shit was cool. Shit was cool.
Mm,
You know what I'm
mm.
saying? But, you know, weekend coming up right here. Yo, shout out to Labor Day. Labor Day weekend
Labor
popping
Day
up
week.
right here. Yo,
Is
I'm
Labor Day
telling you,
weekend
bro.
this week?
Yeah, it's popping up. Is it this weekend or is it next weekend? Am I tweaking? No, it's this weekend. Yeah, it's this weekend. Yeah, Labor Day
Okay,
weekend. Sunday
cool,
about
cool,
to go up. Monday, Labor Day, Saturday, Friday. Yeah, this shit about to go up. So you
cool,
already
cool.
know. Yo, everybody in Brooklyn, you already know the city about to be on tilt for a little minute.
Hey, listen, man. I had a decent week. Uh, it was a little hectic. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Getting used to living with somebody else has been not challenging, but it's been a pretty cool though. You know what I'm
a
saying? It's
new
been pretty cool.
experience.
Yeah, it's been a new experience, man. It's been a new experience. But anyway, man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Tap
Um,
into it.
Context and Ox, who knows where they are? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
listen, man. We the hood TNN. At this point, man, I'm a piece it to y'all like this. We the hood TNN. Yo, we are. You already know, niggas run late, but we gonna be here.
All
You
right.
feel what I'm saying?
Exactly,
But
easy.
yo,
Exactly.
the show is here and we running. So since we here, we running.
Exactly.
We moving.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Relax and Talk Sports. What's good with you, FIFA boy? Always a pleasure, man. Highlight Life Sports and Gaming. Uh, Tapped in and said, "What's good, fellas? What's good with you, man? You know what I'm saying? What's good with you?" Um, let's start out with something a little crazy first. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just some a little lighthearted topic just to start off the day. Capri Sun, man. Capri Sun is moving away from pouches and into bottles. My whole childhood just they just said fuck it, let's throw it away.
I thought that
And
shit was fake. That shit really real.
bruh,
They really go into the bottle.
they have the concept for the bottles, man. Those are those. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Capri Sun is moving away from bottles or moving away from pouches and moving into bottles, man.
Is that a bad thing though?
It's not. I don't think it's terrible, but at the end of the day, it's like it's a Capri Sun. It's always been a pouch.
Niggas grew up on that fucking straw. You was sucking pause. You was sucking the life out of just to get a little piece of that little juice left in the bottle. Now you going to the
Exactly.
fucking bottle. Now you don't like that shit. You like, yo, I remember going crazy.
Might as well throw the whole concept away. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? If people if people are cool with the Capri Sun bottles, then what are we doing? Like it don't got the same aura.
Hey,
It's lost all its
I'm
aura,
not,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's if that shit $1, then I'm fucking with that shit heavy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
If it's $1, then yeah, cool. But I guarantee you they still sell them in the boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
that'll be
probably
wild.
can't get them. You probably can't get them one at a time. You probably gotta get the box set. I just
Yeah,
hope
that's
they don't
another way how
change
they trying to get us. Another way how they trying to get us, bro.
I just hope they don't change the formula. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they still taste the same.
The formula was the straw. That was the formula right there. The
That was the
straw,
formula.
and you
It was just
fucking
such a
losing your life trying to get that little piece of juice that you think is right in the bottom and the cracking like the right little crack right there. You see the whole thing like fucking like airs out that shit. Be like, yo, I feel something right there. So you just sucking the life out the little Capri
mm.
Sun. Yeah,
It's crazy too because it's like as a kid trying to stab the straw through the pouch hole was like the biggest flex. You know what I'm saying? Like when you were a kid and you could do it on like first attempt, like you were that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You were him. But now all you gotta do is twist the cap. Like that's what who's gonna flex on that?
I'm not
Nobody.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I used to fuck up that like I don't know why. I guess I was doing some dumbass shit, but whenever I try to put the straw into the Capri Sun, I fucked it up, bro. I was like, yo, why this shit never worked first time, bro? So fuck this bullshit right there.
Bruh. But if
It
you
was still
did
lit
get it on
though,
that
you
first
know.
time, bruh, you felt great. You felt great, bruh. Big fan Breezy. What's up with you, man?
Yeah, I'm not even
Salute,
gonna lie
salute.
to you. When you was even like a little teenager and you was in like some of them parties and you see a Capri Sun, you know what? That was life right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like sometimes you go
Yo,
after the Capri Suns over water, over
and
a
and
bottle of water.
and the thing is, they just started doing that thing where like they would cut the pouch open and pour the liquor in and have like a little shot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's a perfect shot size. Well, not perfect shot size, but it's a decent shot size. It was so many benefits to the pouches. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Hey, if that shit's $1, we fucking with it. We fucking
We'll
with that
see
shit.
what happens, man.
If that
Um,
shit anywhere past $1, we are not fucking with that shit. I don't care if they say 98 cents and the store is throwing tax on it. We are not fucking with that shit.
I'm chilling. Breezy. Um, if you didn't know, this is the new Capri Sun. They changed the bottles. This is it, man. This is L. This is not W Capri Sun. It's L. This is not a W, bro. At least not in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna move on, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So over the weekend, we'll start with the actual news for the week. Over over the over this week, the California State Senate passed a bill providing undocumented immigrants up to 150,000 in state supported home loans. Um, I can give you guys a little bit more information as context comes in and does what he does best. Context, talk to him.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. What's the word? You already know the vibes, man. Is the Hood CNN, aka No Snooze button. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There's a show powered by the people for the people. You already know the vibe. Let's get into it. My fault, y'all. Had a little bit of technical difficulties and shit.
No, you good. You good.
Let
Good.
me
Nah,
try to-
nigga, we are we already let them know, nigga. We the
Yeah,
hood CNN, nigga. We just pulling up, bro. You just know we gonna be on, but nigga, everybody gonna pull up at their time, bro. Just know we gonna be on.
exactly.
So let's get it. So that's a fact. That's a fact. Let's get into it, man. Again, it's definitely a show powered by the people for the people. So let us know what's going on in your town, your city, your community, so that way we can get it out to the people. Also, let us know if we did say something wrong that's going on in your city. Correct us and let us know and keep us up to date. Like I said, we don't got all the answers. We ain't swaying shit, but we gonna get y'all as much information as possible. So let me hit y'all with the financials and shit. So commodities has definitely taken a hit all this week from last week. Gold's at $2,515 is down from $6 from last week. Silver is at $29.25. It was up $1, but then it went down 15 cents. Copper stayed relatively the same. It stayed at 404. Last time it was at 405, so it went down like 0.56 cents. Platinum's at 940. It was up $17 from the last time that we spoke, but then it went down last week $8. The stock market definitely went up as commodities went down. How ironic. The Dow Jones rose up about 72 points. SP 500 went up about 36 points, and the Nasdaq went up about 151. The top 5 stocks, and this is not financial advice, but I'm just letting y'all know what's up. Nvidia is still top 1 right now. Nvidia is like shit with tech, like graphic cards, shit like that. Another tech company, Intel, is second. Intuitive Machines, another technology stock, is on third. Thurva Biologics. It's crazy. It's a science company, and
D-Lo.
then
We gonna call them D-Lo.
Tesla.
We gonna call them D-Lo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
low,
crazy.
low.
Crazy. Tesla rounds it out at the top 5. And Tesla is up
Said Tesla.
1.33%. Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Elon. Elon.
Nah, I'm not gonna front. It's funny too, because I saw something where like the type of like the way that he was able to he fake got a monopoly. Like it's kind of insane.
Facts.
Between the cars, because now like it's before, like I used to see it in my hood, but like it wasn't as crazy as it is now. Like now I see Teslas every like damn near every car now. So between that, the cars, right? So the cars already got their GPS system, right? Bang, and they already got they're trying to put I think auto, like it's like an auto shutdown. So basically it can remotely your car can get remotely shut down
Right.
without you having control of it, which is insane. But that's
What
another
the
story.
fuck?
Yeah. And they wanted it's a bill that's passed, that's proposed, it's supposed to be passed, that by a certain year all electrical vehicles have an auto like an auto shut off.
Auto
So
shutdown
it's not gonna be
mechanism, like you could just
yeah,
press a button out of, like remotely, and they just shut your car down.
They can
What
press a
type
button
of
and they
bullshit
shut your
is
car down.
this?
Yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah,
You're cooked, man.
they said it's to prevent, people going on chases when they're running.
Right.
That's what they say, but
Right.
Yeah, that's a
mm,
good one. That's a nice one to start off with. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I like that. I like that excuse to start off with. Yeah, to stop people
we
from car chases. I like that one. Yeah,
already
that's
know
a
it's
good
deeper.
one.
So we already
Yeah,
know.
We all know
Nah.
that bullshit.
So here's the crazy shit, right? So the car, right? Got the Tesla car, but then all of those charging stations are technically Wi-Fi spots, like for the most part. Like they're charged, like you know what I mean? They're electrical portable things. So it's basically one big ass hotspot. So boom, right? Think about it as like a grid. So you got all the cars are like a train track system. Like think about it, right? All the grids are like train stations, and then all the cars, the way that they're moving and they could track that is all like train stations. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah,
then he owns satellites for the cars and the charging stations. So he has his own, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has his own little grid. Like he got, you know what I'm saying? He can like he already mapped out half of America with that shit. Shit is crazy, bro. He
And he owns
got
Twitter.
a monopoly, bro. Especially like the airspace. Like you know how much money it costs to buy airspace? So you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, yo, you gotta have some.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nigga, like did he just listen to what you just said? Like the nigga bought airspace,
Yeah, nah,
like,
you
like,
need bread for airspace.
like now we talking about like different shit. Now we talking about different shit now.
We're
You
not
know what I'm
talking about
saying?
Maybachs and all this bullshit. No, we talking about airspace.
Not none of that bullshit, nigga. We talking about space. We talking about land in the air.
You
You hear what I'm telling you?
The sun is copping. Sun is copping. Land in the air is insane. Son.
Land in the air
that's
to control
him
what
and
he
Jeff
do. So
Bezos
like,
are dead ass. No, him and Jeff Bezos are definitely. They are playing tag for who can be the ruler of this world. That's exactly.
nigga,
Yeah,
That's what they're trying
that's
to do,
why.
bro.
if
That's
he
why
do
they was
some
beefing
crazy
for a
shit,
minute.
he could make a fake sun and put it in the air and be like, I don't want to do that right there. Like it's my airspace right there. I want to make a fake sun, see what it does. I'm doing an experiment. Yeah, he could do
They
that.
already did that. Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
was
already
gonna
did.
say I feel like that was already a thing.
Oh yeah, for
You,
sure. Yeah.
you see,
And
you
I
see,
forgot
they already
I
ahead
forgot
of the game.
which Asian country. I don't want to miss. I'll look it up actually to find out what's going on. But it was either a South Asian country. I forgot what was the Asian country. They made a fake. They made people were so tight. They made a fake sun, and it was like so quote unquote believable that people were complaining, and they said, "No, no, no." You're like, y'all doing like they got scared by it. They was like, "No, no, this is too much. There's too much in there." So
Yeah,
they're already doing
yeah.
that. They already making like fake suns. You already know. They already got fake food. Why not make a fake sun? We already got fake
Why
food. We
not?
already get fake everything. Why not
Why
just make
not?
a fake sun, bro?
Let's press the issue. Let's see how far we can take this shit. Right? No
Oh yeah,
problem.
for
Yeah,
sure,
man.
for sure. I mean, they got. Never mind. Let me not even get to it.
Yeah,
But that's the
let's flip it. Devin.
financials. We're gonna get into the culture, man. What's the word?
Hey, man. Shout out to China. But we gonna come
What the
back to
fuck?
we gonna
What
come
the
back.
fuck? What the fuck?
We're gonna come back to California with it. California bill.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. That's a real quick. No, my fault. Give me 1 second, Reza. That's all. When you guys get a chance, tap into Big Ox Media. Definitely see what's going on with the other shows. You already know the vibes. Tap into the Champagne Room. Tap into Ox and Pirates America on Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken, Thursday nights.
Yeah,
And
Thursdays.
also tap into the Graveyard Shift. That kind of comes whenever it does come, but you already know, just stay subscribed and you're gonna get locked in. I want to say this real quick. Shout out
Tap
to
that
y'all
bell button.
having a great dope episode. Go check out the last episode. It was in regards to hip hop's positive and lack thereof, negative and lack thereof positive effect on society for the past 50 years. Dr. Umar, as you guys know, has been going crazy, viral with the conversation, this most recent conversation in regards to the hip hop. But then we brought it to our panel, and we had it was a lot. It was a lot to take. Shout out to Infamous. Infamous was crashing out for KRS-One. The gas crash out was
Crashed out for
insane.
KRS,
Yeah,
man.
crashing out for KRS-One is insane. And I respect it. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys was not able to display to Ox and to Umar. And I think Dezo and Easy, you guys kind of gave a little bit more pushback in regards to like the ripple effects. Dezo more so. Easy, I see that you went Ox bullshit. You went Ox bullshit. I see what's going on. First of all, where is that clout chasing loser? Where is that clout chasing loser? First of all, Ox, let me say something to you, brother. I think Mouse Jones I think Mouse Jones didn't do a good service of explaining what he meant by that. I think a lot of people, what Dr. Umar was trying to relate one versus one, cause and effect. Like, okay, I have this and I need to see the institution.
Yeah.
That's not the way. That's not the way life works in general. There is something called ripple effect. There is something called the domino effect, right? I'll just use the example of what Dr. Umar is doing. Your whole approach is to garner attention, right? To garner attention by speaking on issues that are pressing for Black people, people of color, whatever the case may be. By proxy, you're using that leverage. You're using the information that you're spreading to create traction to bring attention to yourself. What are you asking for? You're asking for funding to provide schooling for black. You want to have a black school that has the black curriculum institution, the Marcus Garvey building, whatever the case may be. Whatever you're trying to purchase as a schooling for the young youth, you're attaching yourself to hip hop. You are having these conversations about hip hop. By using hip hop as a currency for conversation, you're using that and bringing the focus based off the conversation of hip hop towards you. That's going to help you. So that's the point. It's called a ripple effect. It's not so much, we're going to have a institution that directly correlates to the benefit of us. What happens is little by little, because
let me give a pushback to that.
Real quick, little by little, what it is you're sparking the mind for innovation. You're sparking the mind to create a change. Not everything, and that's the initial point of hip hop. We're not confused. Let's not confuse it with the commercialization and the degradation of what's happening now. This version of hip hop was not the intent that was supposed to be. Let's be for real. Let's understand that brands, music companies have purposely infused themselves that are that are intrinsically tied to private prisons that they have fueled and pumped money and have sorted out and filtered out what we're listening to today. We're talking about the people that are at the program directors that are at the radio, that were once at the radio. We're talking about the record execs that are tied to people that are doing playlists, that get a bag to promote a certain playlist, Rap Caviar, whatever the case, wherever you get your local playlist from. These are people that are put into position to steer a narrative. The original point of hip hop was to break out of the old version of the media and the narrative. It did its job. Hip hop did what it was supposed to do, was to provide a way for people that didn't have a voice to be heard. That was the initial point. Whatever comes after that is only cherries on the top. So to hold hip hop, I understand the point. I understand the destruction that it has caused by proxies like, yo, damn, with all this damage that you're doing, you should at least put back into the community. That way we can get something tangible out of that. That's understandable. I agree with that aspect. However, the original point of hip hop was not to do that. It wasn't to create foundational, tangible things for people towards the future. No. That's what the leaders were for the community. They're specific people. That's what politicians for. When you vote for this, you want to get a policy into place. You do that. You group up together economic wise and do that. That's how you affect it. You don't do it through through hip hop. That was never the point. The point of hip hop was to provide expression. Actually, it was because people were going through so much stress, and the youth didn't know how to express the stress that they were going through, being in in the poverty level, whatever the case they had to deal with, that they needed a voice. And that's what it was the vehicle to provide the voice. What happened is that it got super popular and money got into it. And then we see the commercialization and the degradation of hip hop. And that's what we're seeing right now. So let's not conflate the two. Let's not do that. The original point of what hip hop was supposed to do, it did what it's supposed to do.
We would love to get into it, but we got some other topics to get into. I could get into a lot, but we got other topics. This nigga got a whole fucking speech ready for us. Why the fuck you ain't pulled to the graveyard shift that night to give all of that shit? Why the fuck you delivering that shit on NSB right now, my nigga? What the fuck is going on?
Listen.
This nigga just, all right, man. No, Dezo, pivot, please, because this nigga gave us, yo, where the fuck you was at with all of this smoke, my nigga? The fuck? All right, my nigga. We could get into, yo, Ox, I know you listen to this shit. We need a part 2, my nigga, because goddamn, my nigga.
Yeah, there's a couple things in there that I could speak on, but, like Easy said, this is no snooze button. This is not the graveyard.
This nigga went crazy just now, my nigga. Like, yo, this will take up the whole show right now, bro.
Headshot. That's headshot. That's Mouse Jones, nigga.
No way, bro.
I
have no way.
I have a lot to say about it. That's how you fucking do it.
I have a lot to say about what you just said right there. No way, bro. I have a lot to say about what you just said, but we can't get into it. We can't get into it.
Turn me up, Chad. Yeah, headshot, nigga.
This nigga nigga took the mic. This nigga took the mic. Yo,
You're out of here,
doesn't
nigga.
take. Let's
You're
get
outta
into
here,
it, man.
nigga.
Let's get
Where's
to
that
it.
fucking
Let's get
dog
into
chasing
it.
loser ox? Headshot for him too. Headshot for him too.
So in California, right? In California, there's a bill that could give undocumented immigrants or migrants a chance at home ownership, expected to pass legislation. A California proposal could make undocumented migrants eligible for up to 150,000 in state-supported home loans. The measure is expected to pass the state legislature this week. It could expand to state's California Dream for All program to allow undocumented migrants living in the state to use it. Easy, man. It's just weird how
It's weird how
migrants are
people from outside this country is getting
yeah,
treated better than people inside this
way
motherfucker,
better
bro.
than nothing. Then yes, that's exactly where
The
I was
same
going
thing.
with.
The same thing these niggas is getting out of nowhere, bro. These the people here, the people that been living here, that are citizens here, that been paying taxes here, that been working a 9 to 5 religiously for damn near most of their adult to damn near teenage life,
Right.
are asking for the same things and can't get that shit. But
Can't
goddamn, these
can't get it
people from these people from outside, they just, yo, some of them not even claiming the stuff that we trying to attach to their name, like, oh yeah, you know, they immigrants, they trying to run away from something. Some of them are known criminals. They're just getting away with it. They just coming over here and they just getting that shit off rip. Goddamn dog. Goddamn dog.
Mm.
I want to know how the people out there feel. You said that's in California, right? I want
Yeah,
to
it's
know
in
how the
Cal-
people. I want to know how the people from California, how they feel about that one right there, because
Well,
that's going into effect for them right there.
I'd be pissed if my government prioritized people who are coming into the country over its own citizens. I'd be pissed off. I'm like, so where is our bill where we get 150,000 for home ownership?
And you
Like
know what, Cali is expensive out there, boy. So you know
exactly,
them
bro.
homes is not cheap like
Super
that. So they
expensive.
getting $150,000 like loan exception. Like yeah, they're automatically like they almost damn near guaranteed to get that loan, and you struggling to get even something close to that. Just that's crazy right there, boy. That's
It's $5 a gallon for gas out there.
$5
You
a
tell
gallon is crazy.
Well, I'll
go
say
ahead.
this. So I'll say this real quick. We already saw this coming. We've been highlighting. You guys can go back. Y'all can check the files. We've been highlighting that this was going to take place. There was right before we said this countless and countless of times again that there's 3 options that has happened right now with this migrant situation. That is what in my opinion, what the game plan was. The game plan was to one, create tension between people, the citizens, and the migrant workers. We've seen multiple cases where people are getting beat up, whatever case may be. Migrant workers are putting hands on cops. Like we've seen all of that, right? So that's one phase that's been knocked out. 2, and on top of that, too, like you guys are seeing, the competition with housing, the benefits. We're seeing all of that create even more tension on top of that because this is insane, especially for California, which I'm OD surprised by. Y'all already have to pay through the roof with taxes, interest rates, whatever the case, and the housing market is insane. So for that to be the case, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So then the second thing is the hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
I'll take time.
But he making a good point right there. Like yo, I mean, surprised but not surprised. But I mean, you kind of saw this thing coming from a mile away. But like, even if you did see this coming from a mile away, like you know, sometimes you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying like like we any of the type of people, but like there's some people like they walk into the middle of the street, they could see the car coming and they just freeze up right in the middle of the road. They expect the car to like move out the way instead of like them moving themselves out the way, kind of thing. So like you could see the like this situation coming, but like did you really have any power, or like did you freeze up in a moment, or like could you have even affected this right here? Like yo, like what the hell, yo? Like this is what I've been asking for right here. So if anything, I feel more for the people out there because I already like home ownership is already something already like difficult to even get right there in itself right there. Then like then you got people from like outside and they like imagine like you're like a working individual, like you probably work yourself up to like a good place in your life and you like, yeah, I went through my rigors through life and try to get myself where I'm at and I worked hard for it and I'm trying to get myself to even a better position. But this person from outside the country, granted, they have some problems going through their life and hardships in their country, and they come over here, but they could just automatically get more than me, just like off rip like that. And I've been working damn near my whole life to get to where I've been at, and I'm still not getting afforded those advantages that they can just get it off rip. That's kind of
and the crazy thing is, bro, this is exactly why. Um, This is exactly why we'll never get reparations because they just don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? They just don't respect us. They don't respect anything that has to do with our struggle or what makes us us. Because if they're willing to do this for people who didn't even grow up here, then I guarantee you they have the resources and money to give us something. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, I'm not really looking for handouts, but it's just odd that that they're willing to do this for migrants moving here, but they're not willing to do this for people who are struggling, who've been struggling for most of their lives, who are struggling for like the homeless issues in most of these major cities is terrible. Schooling and most of these neighborhoods has been awful, but they're like migrants though. I'm saying migrants.
I'll say this. I'll say the politics and the influence of the elections really hold a lot of weight to what's going on too. Because like, if you could get a migrant like able to like vote and be able to like vote and do like things in the community for you, like so like you doing things for them, you're gonna get them on your side, and you probably like how you just said that. So like they don't respect us, bro. And at the end of the day, they already think like you gonna give us our vote, you gonna still rock with us, like we gonna still do whatever the fuck we want on you. So it don't even matter. The new people we could get on our side and build up our power even more. So give them what they want real quick. We got the power to give them what they want real quick, and then we just gonna tax y'all motherfuckers off of it because y'all can't really do too much about it.
Yeah, it's disappointing. It's disappointing, but at the same time, I'm trying not to be a hater because like just because I didn't get it don't mean I gotta hate on the fact that somebody like those migrants may be struggling. You know what I'm saying? Some of those migrants may like I've seen a lot of migrants when I lived in Chicago downtown, like they were all living in tents and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a great experience for them either. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's you hating though. I think it's you looking at the government like, yo, goddamn, can I get some of that too though? Like I've been here too though. I've been waiting in line. Like remember, I've been waiting in line.
But at the same time, I'm not the one living in tents. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one living on the street.
True.
So
But there's people out here living in tents and streets that have been living here as citizens, and you haven't been helping them either. That's the thing too, right there. Let's not just walk by that. Yeah, there's people out here that's like, and like they trying to find new housing, like, but they're still under a roof. There's people out here that's living that same kind of life out here, and they've been asking for that too, and you haven't been afforded them that either.
But at the same time, Easy, like some of those people who are living in tents, like some of those people, I'm not saying all of them, but some of those people did do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? By but some of them did put themselves in that position. So it's kind of hard. Like the migrants didn't put themselves in that position. They came here to find opportunities, and they just weren't given any. You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I feel like there's too much like land and free space out here for people to go homeless. I think there's just too many laws that forbid people to do things to even have a home, and like there's like no real like money or capitalism in like giving everybody shelter. So, but I still believe like, bro, like. I'm not too like tapped into Detroit. Detroit people tap in with me. I think my boy Shift God, shout out to Shift God, he from Detroit. But like they talk about they have like wild abandoned buildings right there, like nothing going on to the buildings. Like yo, they could take those buildings chef it up into housing and just provide it for housing. Now that housing right there, if you do provide it for people that's homeless and things, if they fall back on hard times, like yeah, that might be like hard on your pockets if you're not really making no money for it. If you can only like get it off for like a tax write off, but like there is an opportunity right there to do it. It just because it's not making no real money for you doesn't mean there's not an opportunity right there to do it. So like I believe there is the opportunity. It's just it's not really too beneficial for you in the long run to really do it. But
Right.
Me personally, I just don't believe like anybody should be homeless. Like I'm in New York, though, so like I see wild abandoned buildings. Like ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
And the crazy thing is, easy, like there's cities all across America that are dying, you know, like they got hell of abandoned buildings. You know, populations are decreasing, people are moving out of those cities. I'm sure you know, this country can find places for migrants to live where they wouldn't even be bothered, you know what I'm saying? Like there's abandoned cities here. You know, you can just find one, fix it up, and have migrants just have their own little community, have their own little area where they're not even being bothered by anybody or having to go through the loopholes that would make it impossible for them to own homes or have their own businesses. They can start up their own businesses in those cities, you know what I'm saying? In those abandoned cities. Build them up, make them look beautiful. Because I already know migrants. If there's one thing about migrants that I know is that they're gonna work hard. And so for that, not to throw stereotypes out there, but I just know like migrants are hard workers. But you know,
No, we disclaimer.
they're just gonna come in, make their communities their own. And one thing that I do respect about migrants, especially, you know, of Latin descent, like they build communities and they work together in those communities, bro. I've never gone to a Mexican neighborhood or a Latin neighborhood and been like, oh yeah, they're divided here. Like, what's going on? Like, I've always gone to a Mexican neighborhood and they got mom and pop shops up. They got everything that they need in their neighborhoods, their own restaurants, and they support their own people. You know what I'm saying? They support their people. So I think what the government, instead of giving them 150,000 just to move into any random place, I don't know exactly where they plan on moving them in California. They have them have their own little community, bro. Like, I feel like that'll be a good
Well,
start.
that was one of the things I was trying to say in regards to that, Dezo. And I heard you, and you make great points, and I completely agree, because there's places like in Vermont, you know what I'm saying, like little pockets of Ohio, you know what I'm saying, like there's mad places where you can really, there's land and you can really be able to house them and put them in things. However, that's not the issue though, Dezo. That's not that's the point is to create conflict. You know what I mean? To create this dissension, because what happens is you can create policies to acquiesce to one side or the other. You get what I'm saying? That's the name of it. So if I'm able to flood major markets, major cities, major things, all of these driving points and major markets, what I can do is create issues that's going to be the driving force where I can bank my policies on. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like education budget cuts, you know what I mean? Like housing issues. All of these are all talking points that could be used. If you don't have a migrant crisis, right? You don't have an extra talking point that actually gives you like 3 extra talking points between the violence, between the housing issue, the economic, the losing of jobs of people. There's so many other things that you can add on. It's kind of like, and it's unfortunate because it's the terrible way to look at it, but it's kind of like we're cool with adding more problems because it provides us the opportunity to claim that we're gonna fix it. It's kind of like I set the house on fire, but then I want the praise for
but not the fire when it get fucked
for
up,
knocking
when it
the
get
fire
crazy.
out, right? You get what I'm saying? behind the scenes, I actually set the fire ablaze. But you're gonna see me with the water hose, and I'm pulling people out the building and all that stuff. That's what you're gonna see on the forefront. That's what
So
I mean by
I'm claiming victim mentality, but I'm trying to become hero though.
no. You're creating the victims by allowing this to take place. The lack, and let's be for real. Let's understand for the past 4 years who has been in charge of border control. And let's be for real. Like, there's a reason why this is happening. There's a certain target audience. Also, I told you guys the military intake, I believe, went down between 28 and 33%. So they need more people to volunteer for to sign up for the military. So on top of that too, the jails are doing the reoccurring. That's what you guys are noticing. There's way more RICOs. And let's be for real. It wasn't just only families in particular that came in. For a lot of the initial wave, it was only grown men. Only grown men. Not a lot of women, not a lot of children, right? That's a red flag for me. If you guys do your research and go back around the times of Scarface, if the movie that is depicting, a very similar thing happened for people from Cuba, Dominican Republic, and the Latin part of the Caribbean came to United States in the 80s. And y'all see what happened to Miami in the 80s. That's all I need to say. Y'all see what happened to Miami in the 80s, right? Meanwhile, you have this bozo mayor, Eric Adams, who is, I saw him seize and burn down, what is it, 40 tons or some shit like that, 4 tons?
40 tons of dope.
Yeah, of illegal cannabis. But then you got spots that's selling K2 and fentanyl wrapped up in shit. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are you pick this? And this is what I mean by Dezo. You are setting a fire on one side. People don't see that you set the fire on one side, but you're trying to clear the fire on the other side. Say, hey, look at me. I'm saving people's lives. This is what we have in America right now. That's the problem we have.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's just so many ways to go about solving the migrant situation that doesn't involve giving them 150,000 and just saying, hey, go crazy. Like, right. I feel like there's so many better solutions than that, but
here's the crazy thing, right? That's the reason why that's how America is, right? There's no context with it now. Everything is, you're gonna pick a side. We're gonna force you to pick a side. You're gonna either be very upset with us or you're gonna be rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like that, because what happened is now with more information, everybody has become, I want to say, more in the middle, but they're more willing to look at both sides, right? To find out the real truth, to figure out, all right, this side got a little bit of funny style to it. This side got whatever the case may be, and everything, whatever debate, whatever topic we're talking about. People are paying attention a little bit more to details. So now there needs to be so many ramped up situations that people are not paying attention to the details. That's all. So that's why you see all of these extremes in the border control, extremes in the financial world, so many extremes in technology world, AI, social media, whatever the case may be. There's only hot and cold at this point.
Right.
But that's to create tension, more tension. You know what I mean? Like, they know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing, bro. Something's gonna pop. Something's gotta pop. So keep playing around. You're gonna see what happens. Keep playing around.
We got one of our coworkers here, Pirate. You know what I'm saying? Officially part of the crew. I got a solution. A 500-foot sign saying sorry, we're closed.
What's the word, Pirate? What's going on, man? Hey, Pirate. Listen, my thing is
he's been putting some dope shit in the chat too. I've been reading the chat.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of
it's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. No. And shout out to Pirate. You know what I mean? It's Pirate understands that it's so multi-layered how everything kind of sits on top of each other, and this connecting web of, like, breaking the emergency glass and acting like the emergency glass isn't broken. Let's close our eyes and you know what I mean? Like, act like nothing's happening, or the other option of crash and burn, but then we're gonna act like we're the savior and the victim at the time. Yo, there's so many multi-layered of like emotions, how they're trying to drive people. It's kind of like they're tricking you out of reality, bro. There's more people that are crashing out because they realize, holy shit, we're in a simulation. And like, oh shit, they just unplug themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're seeing that way more often. So that's why you see the powers that be, quote unquote, are creating, whether it be internationally or national. Let's be fair, y'all. There's a international web too. It's not only America, brother. It's an international web of fucking smoke and mirrors for sure.
Right. Yeah, man, great convo. That's why I brought it up, and because I really think the migrant situation, you know, it's going to be a critical point in this presidential campaign. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump have agreed to debate on September 10th, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a terrible debate, by the way, because neither one of them.
I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a terrible.
It's gonna be terrible.
By
I'm looking forward to it though, because it's gonna be a meme city. It's gonna be meme city
For sure. Yo, low key, it's kind of like, yo, we need to watch this crash out in slow motion. Like, and low key, I really don't care. I don't care either way for any of them, right? For neither one of them. But I just want to really see, like, because you got, let's be for real, y'all. These are people that are prepped. They have like a 50 person team that's helping them to prepare them for this debate and throughout the tour. So I really want to see the combination of bozos. What type of shit are you guys gonna fucking compile together? I know it's gonna be a whole bunch of say, let's just throw this out here. We've seen Megan Thee Stallion fucking come and perform. We've seen fucking Quavo. Yo,
Facts.
We've seen fucking Quavo come and what the fuck are you, Quavo? What the fuck are you doing there? What are you doing? What are you doing, son?
You saw Lil Jon, right? Lil Jon came on.
Little John. Yo, no. Respectfully, my nigga. Go play in fucking traffic, my nigga. R.I.P. Takeoff, bro. R.I.P. Takeoff, bro. Because what the fuck are you doing? What's up, you wearing a fucking blouse? You wearing a blouse, bro? Yo, let me chill, son.
Text. Black people run fashion, so you can't be mad.
Right. Hey, context. That's one of the benefits of hip hop, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Fashion.
Fuck yeah. But hold on. Yo, I'm just saying, yo, Virgil, man. R.I.P. Virgil, bro.
R.I.P. Virgil. R.I.P. Virgil, nigga.
That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, listen. Yeah, for sure. That's it. That's all I got. I don't want to. I'm not gonna listen. We're gonna have another graveyard shift. Tap in. I definitely want y'all. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna definitely pull up. And other people, the people that be in NSB, pull up to the graveyard shift, man. I see how y'all be in here in the morning. Pull up at night, man. More Quavion, pull up, man. Toast, pull up, y'all. Pull up at night, Pirate. If you could pull up to a graveyard shift, you know what I mean, and check up with us, man. But no,
I would be there.
All right, say less. My fault. But yeah, pull up, because we definitely got to have another conversation about this. It definitely it's super multi-layered. But yeah, let's get to some more stuff. What else we got?
So unfortunate news, man, coming out of Atlanta, which, things would pop off when I get here, but a Delta airplane, one of the tires of the Delta airplane exploded during maintenance. I guess it was a routine maintenance, and it killed 2 Delta employees in Atlanta. Want to give a quick rest in peace to both of those individuals. Yeah, it's crazy because this has always been a fear of mine. I was
just about to say that's all, like, this is like hits close to home. So like, how do you feel about it?
Working in this industry, it's always hit close to home. Well, it's always been a fear of mine because they tell us all the time, like, the air pressure in these tires, in order to absorb the shock and weight of a plane landing, you have to have a certain amount of PSI in those tires. So it's which means like those tires are filled to the brim, and they could
Yeah.
this situation could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is a situation that they could pop.
Right.
So this has always been a fear of mine, you know, working in this industry, and unfortunately it's come to reality.
Damn, man.
It's
How
unfortunate, man.
frequent? Yeah, because I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard of it. I've always thought, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, working in this, there's so many moving parts of metal. Like, I mean, you know, fucking big objects of metal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
multiple parts and things like that. There's so many things, especially when you like, if you're air controller. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing maintenance, like, there's so much shit that can go wrong. So I can't even imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that tire popping and you're anywhere near that, son. Yo, that shit is sending you to the fucking moon, bro.
Exactly.
You
like
to the moon, bro.
You've seen videos. You've seen videos of just regular car tires exploding,
right?
And
right.
they send people flying. You know, like imagine an airplane tire. It's double the size. You know what I'm saying?
Half of the time, it's bigger than the people. It's bigger than the tires are bigger than the people, bro.
Exactly.
So you can imagine, son. That shit is like a fucking yo. That's like a Hulk smash, yo. That's like you gotta have at least your eardrums might pop. Like, yo, I can't even imagine like what your organ. Like, I'm pretty sure like being even near it, like you can have like organ fissures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like an organ can explode from that shit. You know what I mean? Just from that, absorbing that pressure, the PCI from that. It's insane, man. RIP to those people, bro. RIP, bro.
Yeah, it's RIP for sure. Easy. But is this something that, well, did you know about, you know, tire explosions at all? Like, or is this like something new for you?
I mean, for the airplane thing, I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know like the tires are like filled to like the utmost pressure of like air pressure to having it on the tires. So like I was gonna ask a question like, so like it doesn't really take anything for this situation to happen. It could just happen at any random point in time, or like there's like something had to happen for like this reaction to happen, because like that is kind of crazy right there. Because you're always working in a dangerous environment at that point. So me personally, at that point, with my mind, I'm thinking the minute you sign up for this job, you have lifelong health insurance or some shit like that. Like your family's already taken care of. Like you're already good, because no, like, or you put me in a dangerous situation because you got no control over this situation right here, which is kind of crazy. Like this shit could pop at any given moment and just take me out just like that. What the fuck type of environment you got me working in?
Hold on, real quick. There's on top of that too. What makes it worse? We saw with Spirit Airlines, the fucking panels was falling off, son. Imagine you're just standing around, son. You're fucking standing around, and a fucking piece of panel just comes and fly and takes your fucking mata off, bro. Like you're in the danger zone. But yeah, go ahead. That's my fault, son. Holy fuck.
You're always in the danger zone, son. Like what?
Fuck Spirit, dog. Fuck Spirit.
So yeah, that's actually like, I'm not gonna lie. Working at the airport is probably, I want to say a top 10 dangerous job. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's borderline psychotic, low key. It's borderline psychotic.
It's a top 10 dangerous job, not only because you have to worry about not just this situation, but also being ingested into engines. There was a young lady that got killed in Alabama. I want to say a year or two ago, because she was out there working on the aircraft while the engine was still running, unfortunately, and she got ingested into the engine. Like there's things that like that can happen. There's things like you can fall from the actual aircraft. Like if they have the door open, you know, that's a long fall from that aircraft. It's a lot of dangerous. It's a lot of dangerous. Hey, what's up, Maria? It's a lot of dangerous things that can happen out there while you're working at the airport, which is why they preach safety a lot during your training. But yeah, man, it's not a, honestly, you just gotta keep your head on a swivel, man. You gotta make sure you're in your right mind, which is why when I see some of my coworkers come in and they're like, off of the influence or something. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, this is not the job.
Oh
where you-
no!
I'm not
No,
gonna hold you, dog.
No
not
fucking
the
way.
job where you.
No
I'm
way,
gonna be
son.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, dog. Like, there's a lot of jobs I was like, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'll show up to that shit, blasted or not, bro.
This is not the one.
All
though.
that ain't the one. That ain't it right there. That
not
ain't
the
the
one.
one. I'm gonna be sober as a motherfucker. I gotta know what the fuck is
Bro,
going
you
on
gotta-
around me at all times, my nigga. Like,
have
Nigga,
nah,
are
ain't
you
no
kidding
way.
me? Nigga, I'm buying focus pills, nigga. I'm eating mad blueberries. I'm locked in. You would have thought I was doing fucking crack. My eyes would be
Facts.
bulging. That's how on point I would be. Are you shitting me, bro? Hell no, son. Come, being smacked at no, nigga. That's one wrong move, you're in the upper room, bro.
It's too
Permanently,
dangerous.
bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's too dangerous to come in without your right mind on you, man. You gotta.
That is another thing too. So that does mark the thing. Chat, y'all put in your in the thing and in comments, what do you guys think are the top, the scariest or most like dangerous jobs? I saw Pirate put in the comments the underwater welder. Now that's insane because welding is already insane. So imagine doing welding underwater. Holy son, holy bro.
Said lumberjack
That's
is up there
insane.
too. So
yeah, lumberjack. I know. Like there's I forgot what was
The
name
niggas
of
that
it,
do
but they have-
construction, bro. The niggas that's
Yeah,
in our
construction
city
for
right
sure.
now making fucking buildings right now, bro.
Yeah, for
Only
sure.
because
yeah,
they do it at a high level doesn't mean it's still not a dangerous job, right?
Yeah,
there,
for
boy.
sure. Construction. Yeah, for sure. Construction for sure.
yeah, construction for sure. Toast is ignorant. Toast ignorant is talking about some work.
Salute to Toast, man. Salute to Toast, man. salute, man. Salute to
Toast, that's ignorant, bro. That's ignorant.
Oh, man. Yeah, the big rigs for sure. Working for you know what I mean. Big rigs is definitely.
That's a fact.
Also, I think electricians. Anything dealing with like electricity. I think you know what I mean. Whether you have to go underground, you know what I'm saying, or you got to climb way up high. I forgot what was that job where it's like you got to climb these poles to replace the light bulbs. If they pay you a lot, I think they pay you like close to like $120,000 a year, but you gotta climb mad. Bro.
If you're afraid of heights doing that though, that's
no. I'm passing out I'm passing out halfway, bro. I'm passing. I saw clouds where the guy was at. He was touching the clouds. I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that.
I'm cool
That
on
is
that.
insane, my nigga.
Also, people who climb up there to repair what are those what are they called? But you repair the generators on the turbines, the wind turbines. You ever seen somebody climb up?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that either.
I'm cool on that, bro. I'm cool on that, bro.
Here's my question though.
Here's my
question though, right? Like, what happened? Like them people that like doing that shit. Why like we don't have no more of those people no more? Like they don't like climbing them heights and doing this job. Like we cooked after that point. Like them high like radios and fucking satellites and all them shit. Like them high towers right there. Like it's over. It's over. We cooked.
Pretty much.
Hey man.
Yeah, pretty much. That's definitely. I mean, and that's why you got to salute to those people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why trade schools are important. That was one of the things I want you guys to definitely that highlighted. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm salute to y'all. Yeah, definitely highlighted trade schools, the importance of that. Shout out to all the people that have the ability that picked up trades and are doing these obscure, dangerous jobs. Because damn near a lot of people wouldn't do that, man. Having the people pay
that's why a lot of those people get paid the way they do, though. You know,
right? For sure. Especially construction workers for the MTA. You know what I'm saying? You got to work underground and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're putting your body through a lot, bro. That's why you have to get compensated because you're putting your body and your mental space because the hours you have to make possibly work, things like that. You know what I mean? So salute to those people. You know what I mean? Low key, they keep the country moving forward. Also, another dangerous job, truck drivers, large truck, like you know what I mean, like goods, like if you're cross country, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
there's been multiple people that have been left on the road, bro. Like multiple diseases come from that. You know, just sitting down, eating poor food, like that diet. You don't take care of yourself. Some people they buy like workout kits just to work out and keep that. You know what I'm saying? Because you could literally just from being on the road, Nothing like no car crash or nothing. Just eating yourself to death and just being on the road. Like shit is crazy, bro. So yeah, that's a dangerous.
But
job.
even with the car crash possibility as well, that's also, especially if you're driving and you have like a deadline, so you think you can stay up a little bit longer to try and make it to your destination, and you end up
your
falling
decision
asleep.
making gets skewed very fast. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking about the money. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna think things a lot of logically, and you're not gonna listen to your body. You're gonna just say mind over matter. I'm gonna just push through it. I'm gonna push through it.
Exactly.
And you push through it enough, and now.
And that's exactly why they have those digits on the side of the highways. You know what I'm saying? To wake those guys up and be like, "Yo, you got to get off the road, bro. You got to get off."
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So,
I just say fuck that shit.
Listen, man. Once again, RP to those Delta employees. Like I feel, big prayers up to you. Listen, we are going to move into some funny, let's move into some lighthearted stuff to get out of that. Torrey Craig, man. I don't know if y'all seen this, but
wait, what?
Torrey Craig and Met Stallion.
Torrey Craig, the basketball player?
The basketball player.
Man. Torrey Craig and Meg Thee Stallion were in bed. And she's pulling role players out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring this back.
Most likely challenge couples edition. Who's most likely to get arrested?
First off, that's wild. That's a wild first question.
First off, free Tory.
Right.
Free Tory.
Right.
That's first off. Yo, I'm gonna leave it right there.
That's
not Torrey Craig, not free Torrey Craig. Free the real Tory.
If you know, you know.
Oh,
who's the better kisser?
Denzel, hold on. I just know she's wilding. She's trying to be. Oh, this is wild disrespect. Yo, Tory, drop another mixtape, bro. She's playing with your head top, bro. She knows you have a toupee. She's playing with your head top, bro. She got Tory. She got a fake Tory. And then this is crazy. Play the clip, bro. Denzel. This is
my thing is she's out here pulling role players. Like this guy. So I seen a comment saying this guy isn't even on FanDuel.
He doesn't have an over and under. It's mad hilarious.
He doesn't have an over under.
He don't have no over and under.
Yo, I'm trying to remember what team he on right now, bro. Is he on Chicago?
Is he in the A? Is he still in the A?
He was on Chicago last season. But I don't know where he's at now. I really don't.
Probably Tel Aviv with Pat Bev.
Tel Aviv was crazy.
Who's the better kisser? Who said I love you first?
Oh my God, Tori, you went outside.
Who starts the most arguments? Who needs the most attention?
Come on.
Who's the better cook? Who's the most spoiled? Who's the funniest?
Get this bullshit out my face, bro.
I'm done with this video.
Yo, she playing with my son Tori. Yo,
I'm
Tori,
done
drop
with
another
that
mixtape, bro. We need that.
It's crazy.
Streets need that, my guy. Streets need that. Need that.
That is Meg. I just want you to know that is disgusting work, bro. First off, you can pull somebody better than Torrey Craig. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Yo, real quick, I ain't gonna lie, it's nasty work, Tory, bro. And I'm talking about this Tory right here.
On the Bulls, McCray?
I'm not talking about Daystar. I'm talking about this Tory right here. Yo, dog. She said you love her first. God damn, bro. You stood up in that, you fucking you balled out. I love you, boy. Oh my God, boy. You going outside, bro. Yo, all rip when they said like, yo, who the better kisser? And you pointed to her immediately. And then it said, who said I love you first? And she pointed to you immediately, bro. Yo, damn, boy. You going outside out there, boy. I ain't
She
gonna
hit
lie,
you with
like
the voodoo, my boy.
I ain't gonna lie, like you fake got finesse right there, boy. Like
Yeah.
God, yo, listen, man. Free
My
You
Tory,
just
thing
lost
is,
that little
my
ass
thing
contract
is,
you got in the NBA. Yeah, you lost that, bro. It's
free
why,
over.
Tory.
why is it that Meg Thee Stallion makes one of these videos every year? Like every year she has a video like this come out where she's laid up in bed with some random
With a
dude.
new nigga. With a new
Yeah,
nigga.
bro. I'm like, bro.
Yo, Dezo, she's a hot
Last,
girl, my nigga. She's a hot girl, bro. She's a hot girl,
I
bro.
guess so,
You ain't gonna
bro.
stop this motion, Desert. You ain't gonna stop this motion.
I don't want to
You know what
stop
I'm
no motion. You know what I'm saying? It's not my job to stop no motion. It's
So, and this is what, and I'll say this too, right? Like you said, Dezo, let's be for real. Like, has she been putting out music that's been captivating for people? No, not really. In my opinion, I feel like now here's my thing. When she makes songs, the songs aren't bad. I won't say that. I won't take away from she's talented. She's able to express
got that one
songs.
song out right now where she's speaking Japanese. That's been making its round.
Nah. The Asian was the Japanese art. Yeah, the Japanese art is carrying it.
Japanese guy.
Yeah, he's carrying it. He's carrying it. He's carrying it. Yeah, her shit is ass. She ass on that. Yeah, she OD ass. But I'll say this though. She has a personality, she has charisma, so she's gonna be able to make herself. Right now, she's just at this point, she's just a marketing tool. You know what I'm saying? Like she's staying relevant enough to get her next sponsorship. You get what I'm saying? So I'll put out a song here, I'll make a viral song here, then I get my other brand deal. Then I'm gonna get my other brand deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like let's think about it. Like, what's the point of a company fronting her for money for an album that she's not gonna really sell like that? She's probably gonna do better with singles and stuff like that. We're in the age where it's just nothing but singles. So she's gonna. I think she has probably like 2 more years. I give her 2 more years. After that, she's cooked. It's over for her.
Hey man,
Oh, wow.
she gonna be laid up with another guy next year. That's all. That's all. Just stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
She gotta.
If
She
it
gonna
ain't
have
broke,
to.
if it don't broke, don't fix it, man.
She got to upgrade from Torrey Craig though. I ain't gonna lie, man. Torrey Craig is a role player, like an essential role player. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like this. I feel like that's a sneak diss. I'm not even gonna hold you. It looked like a sneak diss. You're free Tory, son. Free Daystar. You're
right. They got the same name as you.
Yeah, son. What the fuck, son? And the first question is, who gonna go to jail first? Nigga, you sent Tory to jail. Stupid
That's
little. Let me chill, son. Let me chill.
Yeah, don't cry.
I was about to call out her name, son.
Yo, you see, I had to chill. You see, I'm holding back. I can't crash out. I can't crash out.
Are you shitting me, son? The first question you ask is, who's the first to go to jail? And you laughing, and then you casually point to fuck. You sent this nigga to jail, son, because you got mad that he was messing with your homegirl, son. Yo, what the son? Man, let me chill, son.
Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is, look, yeah, Tory is a role player, but Ben Simmons is a role player too, and she was fucking with that nigga too. So,
well, wasn't he actually good though at the time?
He was supposed to be a star player. He's not a role player. He's not fucking around,
bro. At that time, bro, Ben Simmons was supposedly, allegedly, had a bad back. He needed surgery, but he's fucking the shit out of Meg Thee Stallion. Make that shit make sense. So that's a whole different discussion for another day.
That's another one. Let's see. Hey, listen. If Dwight Howard could do it, Ben Simmons could do it. I don't know. Pause.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Meg is building up a roster, bro. Like she could fill up a team. You know what I'm saying? She got a team.
No, she got a team already, man.
Yeah, she got a team.
At this point, we trying to ask if she can make a fucking football team at this point.
What's her name? Paradise. Was it Paradise Fontaine?
Yeah.
Paradise Fontaine. Yeah. Maybe he was onto something.
Listen, man. Those are just the names you know. You don't know about everybody else you don't know. So hey, listen.
It's your world, baby. Do what you gotta do, Megan, to get your money. Do what you gotta do.
Listen, man. Free Tory, man.
Yeah, free Tory for sure.
All right, man. Let's move it into some sports talk, man. Netflix back at it again with a new show that they're gonna release in October. called the Starting Five. The series is going to follow players like LeBron James, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Edwards, and Domantas Sabonis of all people.
What the
shout
fuck?
Shout out Ox. But Domantas Sabonis is also in there. Like, Domantas Sabonis gets disrespected so much that they didn't even put him in this graphic. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even put him in there. But Netflix released the first trailer for it.
That is crazy.
It looked all right. You know what I'm saying? It looked all right. It was
Who
just
the fuck
basically
cares
them.
about why? Who the fuck cares about them? Why the fuck is Netflix? Okay, listen, Netflix. I get it. You guys are running out of ideas.
Hold on, context. It's basically a show where they're just gonna follow the daily lives of these athletes as they go through an 82 game season. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they filmed them all last year, and it's just gonna be like a documentary of what they go through, their daily regimen, what they do when they're not working, when they go to work, like things like that, you know. Because I've actually always wondered that too, like,
so I'm curious, right? Are there certain players that you would want to see that with?
LeBron for sure. I really do want to see like what LeBron's daily schedule looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you he's probably insane. You know what I'm saying? He's probably doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, but I mean, the rest of these guys, you know, it'll be interesting. It'll probably be funny to see Anthony Edwards, what he does.
Yeah, his would be hilarious for sure.
Yeah, his would probably be funny. You know,
what I'm saying? Sure. That shit would be low key. That shit would turn into like a fucking sketch comedy. You know, son, what are we watching? Like something scripted at one point? Like I think that's how funny Son is, bro. Like
it'll be
enthusiasm shit, like breaking the fourth wall. I think he could do some shit like that for sure.
His will probably be more like a like the Meet the Balls, like the Lonzo Balls.
Yeah.
That was out.
JT's will definitely be born for sure.
Yeah, JT's is gonna be boring.
Yeah, that's gonna be boring.
Sabonis is gonna be boring too. I ain't gonna lie.
I would like to see Ja. I would like to see Ja.
We already know what Ja do. You know what I'm saying? Ja.
I said Ja Rule. You're fucking crazy. Bro.
No.
I said Ja Rule.
No, I think he said Ja Rule, son. I thought he said Ja Rule.
Oh, you said Ja Rule?
No, bro.
Don't give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about what Ja Rule thinks right now.
Yo, that Dave Chappelle skit will always
Irv
live.
Gotti, son. Irv, hold on, my fault. There's a Irv Gotti. That made me remember Irv Gotti. Holy fuck, yo, prayers up for Irv Gotti. He's down bad. He looks crazy, son. Yo, I don't know if it's the Nelly and Ashanti thing is really fucking him up. Yo, Irv, pimping. That BET, whatever the shit that you was doing, that BET show, that money's kind of running out. I hope you're not spending all your money in DR and buying pussy because you look crazy out right now, son. I don't know what's going on, son. I hope you don't got you know what I'm saying? I hope the monster didn't catch you because you look wicked out here, son. You looking like Lamar Odom in the brothel, my guy. What's up with you, son? You looking wicked, son. That Nelly and the shotty shit got him all fucked up, son. Holy fuck. Yo, what's good? What's the word?
Yo, why you on Irv right now?
yo, nah, son. You see what he looked? Nah, bro. Nah. He looked like a deformed raisin, my nigga. What the fuck, son? Nah, son. Or it's like your soul is getting Yo, that Ashanti shit. Yo, man, Ashanti. Woo. You fine. You can do that fine. You got Irv crashing out, gang.
You look like Benzino.
Benzino's crazy.
What's the Benzino, son? Benzino look like the nigga from The Mask. Remember the nigga that Jim Carrey had to fight? The nigga from The Mask? Yeah, you look like that nigga. That's a nasty nigga, bro.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What's the word though, Ox? Salute, my guy.
Yeah, man, trying to get this thing. I was gonna jump on the show this morning on my cell phone because I don't got my mic, my headphones and stuff with me. I'm in LA right now. I didn't bring my but my cell phone, my granny passed, so I'm just down here for a funeral.
Oh damn! So my condolences, bro. My condolences, man. Yo, chat, lock in, man. You know what I mean? Throw the prayer hands, I mean. Show some love to Ox, man. Condolences, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she been sick for a while though, so we expected, she can't she lasted, longer than we expected. So it's all good. But, yeah, my phone tripping. I got to go to T-Mobile, utilize this upgrade, man.
Oh yeah, T-Mobile has been bugging out. I don't know if y'all because T-Mobile this 2 weeks, bro, has been bugging out. So see my iMessage going to automatically green. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I almost thought one of my little things blocked me. I was like, yo, hold on, baby, what's up? You sending me the no, and I realized my phone was doing the same thing too. Almost crashed out on one of my things, man. I mean, T-Mobile, hey, get it together. You making me.
Yo, easy. I touched down at LAX, but the thing is, my phone started tweaking as soon as I got to the room. So I had called the Uber and everything, so I was good. Man, you know, my little palm reader was trying to FaceTime a nigga. I couldn't even answer. I was like, what's wrong with my phone?
This nigga called us a pop. Nah, you a this nigga's diabolical. This nigga's a crazy nigga. This nigga's a crazy nigga, son.
Yo, Tech, you hear this nigga, my little palm reader. My little palm reader. Nigga Ox almost broke his phone trying to get that FaceTime call.
It has been crazy. Like my phone was acting up a little bit too. It was creating like 2 different text threads for the same number. I'm like, bro, I'm texting the same number. Like, why is it creating two different text message threads?
Oh, I'm telling y'all, man, it's probably Vladimir and them. The Russians is coming, man.
Mm-hmm. The Russians
it's over already. They hitting us in our phones. It's over already.
Yeah, if they take out the phones, how will we all react? We live off these, you know what I'm saying? So,
imagine that one day. Like, imagine like you just walk in, everybody just around you have their phones, and everybody's phone just cut off. All that shit is cut off. You're like, yo, what the fuck just happened? My shit just blanked. Then you just looking like, why your shit blank? Oh, your shit blank too? Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if something like that happened, like a calculated, instantaneous attack like that, bro, where if they just took out all the cell towers or something like that, bro, it would be so bad.
Yeah, pandemonium.
So bad, bro. Like
that'll be immediate panic, bro. Immediate panic.
You got to remember, bro. A lot of people don't know how to get nowhere in their own city without GPS.
Right.
Like this is like simple stuff like that, bro. I know people like I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not bullshitting you, bro. I know people that can't get to their mother's house. Not like the house they grew up in. I'm talking about like somewhere their mama live now. They cannot get there without a GPS, bro. In their own city. Like,
it's crazy. Now you're right. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
That's just that. So think about all the other stuff. People not gonna know how to, like, they're not gonna know nobody's phone number to even try to call a landline. They're not gonna know.
That's a fact.
They're not, and the thing is, they're gonna be so confused because people get all their news from social media. They're not gonna even know what's going on. They're gonna be like, what's happening? How do I find it? They don't know how to read a newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
No, they're gonna make up their own shit in their mind. They're gonna make up their own shit in their mind. And then that's what they're gonna run with. So they're like, yo, we're getting attacked by Russians. Whoa, oh my fucking God, we're about to die.
No, but you gotta also think about it, right? Like, a lot of people have been, like you said, Ox, they're so accustomed to this lifestyle that every time we've seen that there's been either a grid, you know what I'm saying, a grid shut down, or, you know what I mean, internet shut down, whatever the case may be, you know, faulty security, cyber. I mean, shit, Ox, we had a fucking social security breach. Like, why? Yeah. First of all, why is that not being like emphasized on the news? Like, why is that not multiple banner after banner every day? Yo, the update on that. We had a social security breach. This is something that they've been ingraining into our fucking heads. Yo, you can't go anywhere without your social security. Don't let somebody get your social security. And now look what's happening, bro. We have you know how much fucking like information people it's all throughout the streets now, bro. It's a fucking wild, wild west, bro. So like, look what's happening, bro. We are fucking screwed, bro, because we rely on technology too much, bro. The Matrix is real, bro. The Matrix is real, bro. The Matrix is real.
Yeah, it's so crazy how like they had that happen and nobody cared. Like nobody gave it any attention.
Yo, the
son, like, yo, dead ass, no, like, yo, dead ass.
Like, nobody even brought that up is insane, bro.
Yo, Ox. It's not like small pockets, bro. They said millions upon millions upon millions of Americans have their information breached. What the fuck, you guys? Yo, why is this not being on the news 20? Now I want to say 24/7, but there should be emphasis on, at least an emphasis on the updates, right? Hey, this is why this happened. This is what you know what I'm saying? This is what we're safeguarding to do.
What
this.
you want to update for?
Yeah.
But what you want to update on? How we fucked up? How we let something, like how we let hackers slip up into our shit, and how they get our shit? Like that's the only update that you could get. But like after that, like the information out there, we can't do nothing about that. Niggas don't got that shit at this point. Like,
no, that's a fact. You that's a fact. That's a fact. You're not lying. I'm not saying it's gonna reverse anything, but my thing is like, yo, hey, like, yo, this is what happened. Like, this how this got this how this got hacked or whatever got breached, and then from there moving forward, right? This is what we're gonna do to safeguard. You know what I'm saying? No, what I've been seeing is fucking advertisements and commercials for fucking safeguarding your own financial. You know what I'm saying? Like your own identity. Oh, you should buy such and such this package to safeguard your identity. Why am I seeing fucking advertisements after a critical thing? You see what I'm saying?
Y'all don't got LifeLock?
Yeah, I got LifeLock. I got LifeLock.
Yeah, I have a I don't have LifeLock, but I have a another one that is through my company.
I got it 2 years ago. And this is not a LifeLock plug, but goddamn, that shit is clutch. That shit is fucking clutch. I had two scares. One through PayPal. Remember, I texted you earlier. I asked you about PayPal and shit. I had a situation through PayPal, and LifeLock was able to resolve it. And then I had another issue when I was in Puerto Rico and shit. And it was so random in Puerto Rico. When I came back to the United States, like I was like a couple of bands and shit. And it was trying to run through my shit. A couple of bands. I said, "Oh no. You're not about to zone me. Fuck that. Suck my dick, yo." Jose.
Y'all know what happened in Texas in Puerto Rico. He got one of them boricuas, and she caught him slipping.
No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna front y'all. Listen, we might have to take NSB to Puerto Rico, yo. There's a couple of spots I can bring y'all to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong.
NSB weekend. NSB weekend.
It's cool too. I just know my way around Puerto Rico a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Easy. NSB weekend is about to go crazy.
Yo, listen, it might be better than PC weekend. Salute to Players Troy. I'm just saying, we might have to. This one I might have to pull up for. You know what I'm saying? Something thick is gonna be there for sure. What else we got?
Yay, those are most of the topics that I had. If y'all got anything, shoot them out, man. Easy, you got anything?
Real quick. I just wanted to say this. Salute to what Ox is doing. You already know the Ox and Pirate Show. Definitely, I love the topics that's going on there, the conversation that you guys are having. I just want to say this, Ox, you might have to run this back. We're not gonna harp on this. I was saying it before, so I don't want it to look like I'm talking shit. So I'm gonna say it to your face now. I'm gonna say this. Salute to the last graveyard shift. Y'all did a great job. And salute to Infamous for crashing out for KRS-One. But Ox, you know damn well y'all being disingenuous, and y'all understand that hip-hop has way more ripple effects. I agree with what y'all saying with the bad part. But what I will say is there is some good, and it does have some ripple effects. I will pull back up. I was supposed to pull back up for the last graveyard shift, but we definitely gonna run it back another time. And we're gonna have another shit. I'm gonna hit you with another headshot, my guy.
Could you stop saying that there are good parts? Just explain to us what the good parts are, please.
Okay. Oh, word. Oh, so we want to get into it. All right, so we get into it.
All right, we get into it. Boy.
Yeah, here's a preview of what the graveyard shit is gonna be like. So, all right, the good parts is the initial. So let me go through history, right? So the initial point of what hip hop was supposed to do, that part it did its job. I think what we're conflating is how it's deteriorated throughout the years, and I give you no pushback towards that. How the corporations, how the powers that be that are closely tied to our self-destruction has infused itself and has skewed the way that hip hop is being consumed nowadays. On top of that, with social media being highly pressurized and shortening everything, not providing context for a lot of stuff, we're living in a microwave era, a day and age where people attention span is only going to gravitate to certain things. So people are marketing towards that. So we're not talking about the commercialization of hip hop. We're talking about what his intent was originally. His intent was to be expressive, to provide a voice to the voiceless, especially during those destitute times in small destitute communities that people were, especially for the youth. It was mainly for the youth, for them to speak out for the things that was happening to them during that time, because what was happening was that they didn't have the same outlets that the Black Panthers. They weren't going through that route. They were trying to find a way to do it in a creative way that provided entertainment that they needed, because they felt like life was like really bad for them. You get what I'm saying? So the original thing that it was supposed to do was to provide expression, provide a sense of unity for people that felt like they were less than, a sense of community and a sense of empowerment. Now, the ripple effects that came from that, although it's individualized, there's a collective that comes from behind it. Meaning, what I'm saying is, if you have a Black-owned business that is infused with hip-hop into it, someone may have a clothing line that's infused for it. So the inspiration of hip-hop that helped you launch your business provides an opportunity and jobs for multiple people, right? So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is the fact that people are able to content create, right? And pockets of people, communities are able to either be like-minded or have discourse where not only it provides the opportunity to talk, how on top of that too, people can monetize off of making content that is not directly hip-hop related, but it could be hip-hop adjacent to it. You get what I'm saying? So we're not talking about a one-for-one institution. That I agree, we don't have that. We should have it, but we don't have it. However, to say that there aren't ripple effects that have positively influenced the Nipsey Hussles, that have put money into Crenshaw, into STEM research, although it's individual, he's affecting his community. And we all know that it takes one person to spark another thought, to spark another thought, to spark another thought, and then it becomes collective. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by that.
Text. I'm off Crenshaw and Rosecrans right now. Ain't shit changed over here, bro.
Yo, but
ain't shit changed over here, bro.
Yo, shout out to Little Africa that's over there. You know what I mean, doing their thing in Little Africa. But you know what I mean. But there's a lot of but Ox, you understand? I will say this, right? Because it's poor economic neighborhoods, brother. Like that adds onto it too. You get what I'm saying? Like the issues what comes across is that you and Dr. Umar are coming across and saying like, yo, if hip hop wasn't there, all these issues that we're having right now wouldn't be the case. We would still have the issues.
Those words never came out of my mouth.
I didn't say that. That's what you say. I'm saying that's what you guys. It looks like you guys are painting that picture. So correct.
Nah, I'm not. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want nobody to read between the lines at all. I don't want nobody to read between the lines. I just want people to hear what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
I'm
not trying to say anything. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All I'm saying.
I hear you.
Is that hip hop hasn't done close to pretty much anything for the Black community as far as positively in comparison to the negative light, in the way that in on top of that, even more destructive is the picture that they're painting of who we are to the rest of the world and to the rest of the country. They are painting the picture of who we are as Black people, and most of us are not that.
That's fair.
That's a negative thing. Fair. Like, and then so people see that people believe what they see on TV, bro. People believe what they see on the internet. You know what I mean? Like we aren't the people that they're trying to paint us to be because hip hop, because of rap music. That's not us. I mean, it's not,
perception does.
It may be us. Sometimes we get in that mode, but I'm saying as a whole, that's just not us. But the bigger thing is, I'm not even talking about how like what the negative anymore. I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah, we already know. We're past that. Right. We're past that.
Yeah, I just want to know now. I want to talk about this side of the coin. What's the good that came out of hip hop? And I can't find none. Like a couple young niggas get inspired by some rap lyrics sometimes, but that's not That's not doing nothing for us though.
But that's the same thing that fucking the nigga Mouse said. Yo, you was inspired by hip hop, and we looked at that shit like a crazy statement. But like, if you phrase it up in a different way, it could sound like that. But then, what we saying the same exact thing. Hip hop inspired you to be something. The fuck that is what we doing on a whole mass scale. What thing can you really point at from this that caused so much destruction? What good things you could point at from this directly and said this came from that? You have to go to individuals, and that's the point right there. You talking about individualism. One person out of every 20, but we can't serve the other 19.
That's fair. So here's my thing. I agree, and then we could leave it alone. So I agree. That's and what you guys are saying, which I agree with, is we should have way more for the damage, and that's the one thing I say that I harped on for the amount of damage that it has created, whether it be firsthand, secondhand, damage, the ripple effects, right? There should be more foundational things like a union, right, for producers, or union for rappers. A rapper should have some form of healthcare, right? Look at T-Boz. T-Boz was sick and she couldn't perform, you know what I'm saying? But she has to perform because she has to make money, to maintain whatever lifestyle she's doing. So they should have some form of things where people are getting jerked, and that's the name of the game. But I will say this: the music business that's so predatory, it's hard when people are not well versed in business, right, Ox? And it really comes down to education. I think that's what it is too. The lack of education that is provided to that is labeled with musicians, and especially with the hip hop artists, it pigeonholes them to a certain extent where one, they don't know what they're doing, right? They get pulled left and right. It's not an excuse. I'm just providing some context. They're getting pulled left and right. So for us,
at this point, that's your fault. At this point in the world, in 2024, to be educated on something that you're involved with is 100% on you. Can't blame nobody else for that anymore. On top of that,
agree with that. But historically,
let me ask you this right quick, Tex. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do we even does this exist? And the fact that I don't think this does exist is crazy, right? Why don't we have a university of hip hop, a university of the music business, ran by people like KRS-One, ran by people like Rakim, ran by people like Nas, where you can come to this university and we have general education. General education being all the prerequisite classes that you need to get a bachelorate or an associate, right?
Right.
You have those, but then all the minors and majors are the business of hip hop, music of hip hop, history of hip hop, science of hip hop, sociology of hip hop, anthropology of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Psychology of hip hop.
How to become a producer, how to become a road manager, how to become a
A&R,
how to
finance
become
manager.
Exactly.
Right.
How to become this, how to do that. Why do we not have that? That simple institution right there would be something concrete that we could talk about. Like, damn, hip hop.
Right.
We are actually now we can send our kids. Oh, your son wants to be a rapper. Okay, mom, bring him here. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to be out there doing this for studio time. You know what I'm saying? Or
right.
Your daughter wants to be a rapper. Well, she don't got to get on by talking about her pussy and booty hole.
Right.
You feel me? Send it to the school of hip hop. We got one in New York. We got one in Houston. We got one in LA. We got one in Seattle.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Like, especially like, a course in writing, you know what I mean? Publishing, understanding that, BMI split, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm with you, Ox. And that one, 100%, we should have had that from a while ago. Even though hip hop is young,
Queen Latifah should be the dean of students. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But in the meantime, I will say this though, Ox. You know what it is? Unfortunately, it is a psychological and sociological trauma that business and the people in the higher up can take advantage of. Right? It's the gatekeeping of information. When you get to a certain level, and it's unfortunate. Not everybody's like that. Where if I get to a certain level, I'm gonna pass down the buck. I'm gonna, this is what we do. This is how you get to this. This is how you get to that. What tends to happen though, Ox, is that people fight and claw their way to get to the top. And what tends to happen is there's this thing of gatekeeping information, because if I give you this information, you are going to take away from food of my mouth, which is unfortunate. But due to the fact of the systemic and the historical traumatic like oppression that we deal with, we were taught so like in that mentality of, yo, you kill and you keep what you kill. You get what I'm saying? Instead of the mentality of, if I kill for a thing, I'm going to share and I'm going to feed. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm going to teach people how to fish. It's kind of like I'm just going to hand the fish out to the people. You get what I'm saying?
We talked about that too. Umar talked about that in the video, and we talked about it too. We have to change. It's remember we talked about this before too. It's not a trickle down effect. It got to come from the bottom up. It has to come from a deeper place. It has to come from our brain. We got to change the way we think. We got to change the way we teach our kids. We got to start. We got to stop telling our kids, "Go get it all. Go get it all." Nah, we got to tell our kids the best way to get everything is to work together. You know what I'm saying? In school, they rarely teach us to work together. I remember in school, it's always keep your eyes on your own paper. Don't do this. Don't do that. Nah, we need to have a year of maybe second and third grade where we're teaching our kids, hey, if you can't figure out the answer, y'all go get the answer together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even crazy.
I always give my sons little problems to solve. And I'll be like, you have to come with an answer. Like, there is no, I don't know. There is no, Dad, I can't figure it out. You have to figure out something. And y'all got to figure it out together. You better give me an answer. I don't care if it's right or wrong. You have to come with something.
Right.
That's a fact.
You're right. And even to the thing, real quick, I just want to say this. Like, and I forgot if it's not Japan, it could be one of the Koreas where, if I'm not mistaken, throughout first grade to fifth grade, they have group communal projects for the kids where there are listen to this, bricklayering, right? They're getting taught how to make cement. This is through the grade school of 1 to 5th grade. They are learning how to make cement. They are also learning how to bricklayer. They're making these homemade stoves, and they're teaching them how to cook simultaneously. So not only are they getting the teamwork aspect right, they are also learning cooking, bricklayering, making cement. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that are getting fundamentally infused into their education, which is completely different than what we have over here. So that's what I mean by our systemic way of teaching people. It's skewed. The way that, you know what I'm saying, we absorb information, it's skewed. Half of the people is getting their information now from fucking Google and social media. You know what I'm saying?
Tex, if I'm telling you right now, Tex, if I hear another brother talk about, well, we don't do this because when we were during slavery time, if I hear somebody else blame something else on slavery, bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm tired of it, nigga. I'm tired of it.
I'm with you. There has to be a point where there's a cutoff. We have to cut the umbilical cord off.
I'm tired of the excuses too, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, we have to find a way to still pay homage to our ancestors and respect what they went through and respect the ability to get through those terrible times. We have to respect that, and at the same time realize that they didn't go through that shit so that we can harp on it and use that as an excuse.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have to understand they got through that shit. They got beat and forced to do horrible things, like we talked about before.
Right.
I think we actually make a light of it. How bad that shit was. I don't think we talk about exactly how bad it was. There's nothing worse than some of the things that we could talk about happening in slavery. You know what I'm saying? And then Jim Crow and all that. But we have to use that as a way to, okay, they went through that. Now we got to get here. We can't use that shit as an excuse anymore.
Like my whole while I was in school, in high school and all that, I would always think to myself, man, if Rosa Parks was alive and she saw how like kids nowadays love being at the back of the bus, like she would be pissed off. She's like, bro, I went through a lot just for y'all to be able to sit on the bus wherever y'all wanted to. And y'all tell me y'all like going back there? This is where y'all enjoy to sit.
To cause mayhem.
Exactly. exactly. The bad kids be sitting on the back of the bus.
Well, that goes into voting too. She did, they did the bus boycotts and everything so that we could have the ability and have the right to see where we wanted to, but also decide. That's how I look at voting too. It's like, yeah, we want to have the right to vote, the ability to vote, but at the same time, I don't have to vote for any of you bastards. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you, Ox. Thank you. Because what the fuck? Are you kidding? And for the people that saying that try to bait people into that and try to, because your ancestors, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yes, thank you. Appreciate that. But if you see what's going on between, I have two fucking bozos, I gotta pick between. Nah, I'm cool. How about I don't? How about I focus on myself and my people instead of focusing on this bullshit because they don't even know their left from their right hand? Are you fucking shitting me, bro? Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
So you withhold your vote instead of using it to leverage it?
Yes, 100 fucking percent. 100 fucking percent. What? The fact of the matter is, and that's one of the things I want to talk to Pirate about too, in regards to the electoral college and just the process in general. Like, there's not a lot of transparency that we get, right? I mean, even from they fight tooth and nail to even show what was it, birth certificate, you know what I'm saying, birth records. If you are a service of the people, right? And if we are supposed to lean in to representation, we're getting represented by other people. Let's think about it, right? For every 100, 1,000 person, we're getting represented by one person who is the best friend to somebody that has lived a completely different life from us. Let's really think about it. The judges, the senators, the House of Representatives, all these guys, you are in similar money brackets. They're living in the same house. They're the ones that understand each other. They don't fucking understand the people that live in the neighborhoods, even the neighborhoods that they're representing, the states that they're representing. So how the fuck am I supposed to take with a grain of salt that I'm supposed to trust that you have my best interest at heart? It's impossible. So magnify that. We'll talk about the state. Now magnify that for the whole country. That one person is going to be able to satisfy the needs of multiple people is a fucking joke, bro. It doesn't even make any sense. The concept logically doesn't make sense. So why I'm going to feed into that? I'm cool. Until I find somebody that's viable, until I hear something that makes sense and that's logical to me, I'd rather focus on my community first and uplift that before I worry about the rest of the world. The rest of the world's going to shit anyway.
See, but it's like this. It's like this comment right here from Lucian. If you don't vote, don't complain, period. See, that's the shit I'm talking about right there. Like they brainwashed us, bro. They brainwashed us. They brainwashed us into picking candidate. We got to choose. We have to choose between motherfuckers that they put in front of us. Like,
right.
Make it make sense, Ox. Make it make sense. What do you mean by so for that comment with the don't vote, complain. The reason why we're complaining is because, like you said, Ox, they are putting candidates in front of us. And even if people decide to ball themselves up together in small pockets of community and try to put someone that they want, because you don't have the socioeconomic power, you're going to get railroaded by the bigger ones. So you're telling me the people that can put money and getting celebrities are getting funded by celebrities, they're going to be able to just push their candidate through. And the people that wanted this, the group of people that wanted this person is going to get drowned out. And now you're telling me I can't complain? Yo, bro, the system is corrupted, bro.
I'm going to tell you the truth. The saying should actually be opposite. It should be the opposite of that. Right. If you did vote, don't complain.
There you go.
You voted for this motherfucker. What you complaining
there
for?
You go. Right. Thank you.
What you mad for? You the one who went out there and voted for this bastard. Now
right. That part. This is who you wanted, right? Now we stuck with them.
Funny,
Bozo.
But you know, Tex, they hate when I talk like that. So I'm gonna stop telling.
No, you talking. I'm gonna
stop
sure.
telling the truth.
That's real. Real shit though. I'm glad we definitely chopped up about this for sure.
It's a crazy dynamic because, on one hand, these politicians, they come from our communities. They come from, supposedly they come from our communities. They come from the American society. And this is the best the American people can produce. You know what I'm saying? This is it. You know what I'm saying? We got Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. This is America. This is what the American people are producing for as candidates to run the country.
Man, I want them to start. I want some real Americans to start running for president. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody with a, you know what I'm saying, with a couple class A misdemeanors. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with a, you know, I want somebody with two, 3 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Something. You know what I'm saying? Well, Donald Trump got about 3. So okay,
I was gonna say Donald Trump got a couple.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you asking for Trump? Because he already got felonies on his record and he beat them shits.
But you know, now I'm talking about somebody, you know, middle class America. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, you know what I mean? Somebody that didn't get it, wasn't fool, you know, didn't have a silver spoon in their mouth. You know, somebody that actually struggled a little bit. Somebody that knows what it's like to make $50 stretch for, you know, 9-10 days. You know what I mean? Somebody that's been in the ashtray looking for change for the gas tank. You know what I mean? Somebody that struggled a little bit. You know what I mean? At some point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The whole system is just weird, man. Because context hit it right on the head, man. They put these people in front of us. Like I half the time I don't know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So the fact that I'm voting for them, I'm sure a lot of people don't know who these people are, really. So we're just voting for people based on basically the party that they're. That's really what we're voting on.
We just got, yo, that's why at this point it's like we just got to take y'all word for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But let me ask a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Do you believe Umar when he said, "Yo, they're just putting a facade on about this is a democracy? It's the powers that we don't see that control the world, really?"
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't believe that you can have a democracy and a capitalist country in one and the same. I don't think that democracy and capitalism go hand in hand.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but hey, we just hope. Honestly,
man, hope. That's that shit Barack keep talking about. What the fuck is we hoping for?
We just gotta hope, bro.
We throwing our hands up to the Lord. Please, Lord.
We have to be the change. We have to hope, and we have to be the change that we want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this nigga, man. If I hear Barack and Michelle say that hope shit one more time, I swear to God, I'm pulling up.
You gotta be the change that we want to see, man.
Michelle, you say hope one more time, bitch. I'm gonna punch you in your shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
That was a fire campaign, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, fuck
it was a fire campaign. They got the job done.
My president is black. My both.
Man, that was nah, man.
I hate these, bro. Yo, I hate these niggas. Yo, I'm so tired of these niggas.
Well, Lucy, I'm looking at the chat right now. What Lucien talk about? I mean, people are voting, bro. We are voting. Like, these niggas don't give a fuck about us. That's the point right there, bro. They already think they have our vote already. I'll be goddamn, my rims ain't too.
It's wild, man. But we'll see. The presidential debate is on September 10th, Ox, like I said earlier, and that's going to be
don't
hilarious.
Get pushed back.
That's going to be hilarious. Donald
y'all
Trump is.
Y'all can tap into that?
Oh, it's going to be meme city.
Hey, we
Donald
need
to try so hard to not get canceled that he's going to get canceled. I guarantee it.
So what? That's it. So we need to live stream that.
Bro, we might.
Can we live stream it?
We can live stream us watching it.
We can stream while it's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I knew on top of that, like the show that we did, the last graveyard shift, like that shit got completely demonetized. I'm talking about red dollar sign. But
which last one though?
Last graveyard shift?
Yeah, because I used those clips.
The Umar shit or the fucking
Yeah, the Umar.
wow,
Oh,
that's wild,
But
crazy.
I
I
knew,
was wondering
I
about
knew
that.
that was gonna happen, but I wasn't tripping. I did it anyway.
wow.
'Cause we
Dr.
needed
Umar still trying to plot against you. It's crazy.
that. we needed that, so I wasn't tripping. I don't
All right.
care about it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
But
we can
that's
definitely,
kind of crazy. But
live stream
I mean,
that
if
on
they,
YouTube.
nigga, if they demonetizing that shit right there, then for a fact, nigga, they taking down that fucking. They're gonna demonetize that fucking if you stream the presidential shit.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
we
don't
we
know
just
if they're
won't
gonna
have
throw a
the
claim on
actual.
it.
we just won't
Yeah,
play
we
that.
won't
We're
have
just
the actual thing on there. We'll be on here and we'll talk about it as it's happening. That's basically it.
Mm.
that's
But yeah,
Get ready
man.
for meme city. Get ready for meme
That's
ass
gonna
city.
be. Yo, Trump is gonna
Well,
wild out.
they're supposedly they're gonna be muting the mics and stuff when each other is talking. So like,
Right. They got to. They have to do that because Trump is gonna try and overtalk her as she's eloquently making points, and Trump's gonna be over there just saying whatever.
Eloquently
Sure.
making points.
if
I like
she-
how you fucking bigging Kamala up.
If she knows what's good for her, like if I was her, I would just spend the whole time gaslighting this nigga.
Bruh, the thing is, Kamala knows how to speak. You know what I'm saying? She's a good speaker. So I think she'll be able to make points. And Trump's gonna be over there trying to clown her. It's gonna be a funny dynamic. So,
Which presidential candidate hasn't been a good speaker though?
Trump.
He hasn't been a good speaker. Niggas love him for fucking talking.
It might
no.
because he says provocative things.
Yeah, he says crazy things, but he's not like when you think about Trump and Trump's speeches, he's not really saying much. He's basically saying the same things, but in different ways. Like he's saying, we're gonna build a border. It's gonna be a great border. It's gonna be the best border in the world. No other border is gonna like what. Trump's not really a great speaker. He's just just says a lot of crazy things. So
Nah, because Kamala's she's just smarter than him. So
yeah, Kamala's. I think Kamala got him beat in that department, which is why I think it's a bad idea for Trump to debate her. But Trump does what he wants.
No, I think it's a good idea. I think Trump, because that's the thing. It's like being a good speaker doesn't really matter no more.
That's true.
I think it's a win-win for Trump. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, facts.
Because even if she do beat him, like the way how she gonna beat him, she gonna attack him and his points, and he could just come out with like, "Yo, that's what the Democrats do."
Trump talks like my old girl's. Yo, Bird is hilarious.
Trump talk like a East Coast used car salesman.
Why I gotta be East Coast? Why I gotta be an East Coast nigga? Why can't be a West Coast car salesman?
Because y'all more aggressive as like over here we more like long con finesse. Y'all like short con aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to hit them right now with the ooh-wah. We more so gonna line you up and wait a day or two, a week or two. We'll get it on the back end. Y'all want it right now.
You see, that's your business. We got a lot of people in and out, bro. So we gotta hit a lot of people. So we ain't got time to be bullshitting with you. Yo, what you trying to do? If you ain't trying to do this, that means you ain't trying to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that's his style. He on some shit. He gonna come tell the people right now, like, what you bitch ass niggas want to do? Y'all want to vote for me? You want to vote for this bitch? Like, come on, he's like, come on, man. Are you fucking idiots? You know what I'm saying? Are you fucking stupid?
I know for a fact that's exactly the kind of energy Trump wants to be on when he gets there, but he's gonna have to, play the politic game. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna. He
got that shit. He like to use car salesmen. They're like, yo, look at the back seat. Look at all this space. You know how many hookers you can fit in here? Buy this shit. He one of them type niggas. I fuck with Trump. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Trump for his abrasiveness and for his ability just to come out and say what the fuck he want to say.
Right. Yeah.
Nigga, after he said that, grab him by the pussy shit, nigga, I automatically gave him the crown, nigga. Like you got it, bro.
That sold me.
That was it for me.
Whatever, and he gets away with it too. Like I don't understand it. Like he's got charisma. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
that's what
He a rich nigga. That's all he. This is America. That's what I'm saying. He understands that this is America. I'm a rich nigga. I can say what I want.
and I could do what I want too, because I'm skating by shit right now too. If I know how to play the rules, I could skate by shit. So nigga, I could do what I want too at the same damn time. Nigga, like I said, from the minute he said I could grab him by the pussy and that shit went by, nigga, I said, you got it, bro. You got
Yeah,
it.
he got it. He got it.
But like I said, y'all wasn't feeling me, but I'm like, he was telling the truth. Like when you rich, you got motion.
That's a different type of power, nigga. That's a different type of power.
You can do whatever you want.
Now you could really just grab them by the pussy and they just not gonna even bat an eye, nigga. They not even gonna change their face, nigga. Ain't no problem.
It's some people that can get away with that, bro, and some people that can't.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, man. You know, we'll say the rest of that for Ox and Pirates America. You know what I'm saying? Every Thursday, right here on the Big Ox Media channel.
Make sure y'all tap in from the beginning too, cause they got the fire intro. That shit is crazy, dog.
Hey, y'all got what's y'all see the graveyard shift intro?
Oh shit.
Hey, just real quick before we get up out of here, I want to run down some new music that came out last night. Let me run this list down real quick. We had Destroy Lonely, Love Lasts Forever, featuring Lil Uzi Vert and Ken Carson. A$AP Rocky released his first single off of his new album. Well, not his first one. I think it's the second one. Taylor Swift. Big Sean released his album Better Me Than You. Corday and Anderson .Paak, longtime collaborators, dropped a song featuring J. Cole, or produced by J. Cole.
Yo, Big Sean dropped an album?
Yeah, Big Sean dropped his long-awaited Better Me Than You.
Long awaited?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking.
I didn't even know he was even like dropping an album. Like, what happened to the like a rollout doesn't like exist no more? Like
he dropped a couple singles over the summer, but nobody cared about him because Drake and Kendrick Lamar were doing their thing.
Oh, that's when it dropped. Oh yeah, you getting packed up, bro. Oh shit. I mean,
so it got really overshadowed because Drake and Kendrick were doing what they were doing.
He should have sent some shots.
Chance the Rapper. Tory Lanez dropped another song off of his prison tapes.
Free Tory. You already know the vibes.
Unless he did that shit. If he did that shit, don't free Tory.
But the thing is, right?
Why he gotta get locked up if he did that shit? Though,
didn't. So the thing is, they didn't arrest him for shooting Meg, right? That's not why he's arrested. He's arrested because he was holding the gun. So even if he did shoot her or didn't, that doesn't really even matter. He's not arrested for that. He's arrested because he shot. Well, he was holding the gun in the aftermath.
Here's my thing, right? When that shit happened, I remember that shit. When that shit happened, everybody went radio silent. Zero dark 30. Nobody didn't say nothing. Then out of nowhere, little tidbits of the story kept on running out. You didn't know what to believe. But the thing that kept on being constant was Meg was a drinking fanatic. She was an alcoholic beyond an alcoholic. She was just down in liquor.
You saying it's okay to shoot a bitch if she's alcoholic?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when that shit came out, before all that shit, she was quiet. She was cool. But when that shit came out, she got tight and got mad and said, like, yo, Tory team is putting out these fucking stories that I'm an alcoholic to make me look bad. Fuck you, nigga. You did it. All right. So all it takes is for some people on the internet to call you an alcoholic for something you was willing to hold down, now to just be like, fuck that, I'm going the other way and I'm gonna press charges on you. Like, if he did do that shit, you accepted at a point in time he did that shit, I'm not gonna do nothing about it. Like, that's what you did, no matter what you want to cut about it. Then when you started seeing some bullshit, you like, nah, fuck that, I'm not holding nothing down no more. Yo, if a few people online is all that it took then what the fuck we really talking about here, bro? We need to have a bigger discussion about what social media does to people, dog. What the fuck? You was willing to hold down something crazy like that. But the minute somebody called you alcoholic, nah, you taking it too far. Y'all niggas talking crazy. Y'all making me look crazy now.
It's crazy too because Kelsey and the bodyguard both came out with like different stories. Tory Lane's bodyguard came out recently and said,
Yeah, I got to run, y'all.
all right,
All right,
All right.
yes, sir.
easy. Tory Lane's bodyguard recently came out and said, yo, it was going down. Tory Lanez was in the passenger seat as I was driving. Meg and Kelsey were in the back seat arguing because Kelsey just found out that Meg was messing with Tory, and Tory was messing with both of them. So they started to get into an argument. A fight broke out. They got out of the car, and it was Kelsey's gun, right? So Tory got out of the car and tried to break it up as Kelsey, was pulling the gun out. Driver said that shots rang off. He didn't see who shot Meg in the foot, but when he got out of the car, Tory had the gun in his hand. So I'm thinking, right? This is just me in my brain. I'm thinking Kelsey was really pissed off that Meg fucked her man. You know what I'm saying?
I was getting fucked up.
She, there was liquor and drugs involved. You know what I'm saying? She ain't in her right mind. She thinking, I'm gonna shoot this bitch because she fucked my man. This is all,
I'm not
legend.
gonna lie. To be fair, all right. I'm gonna be fair. To be completely fair, you could be drunk, but out of nowhere, So you drunk and you find out, and I'm gonna keep on using this word. So you find out your best friend fuck your supposed man, but y'all keeping it on the low because it's not out there. So like she in the industry already, so she know what it is. If you're not putting it out there like that, so supposed man, your best friend is fucking on the low, and you find out. Meanwhile, your best friend is drunk, and now you decide I'm going to take out my gun and shoot my best friend dead just because of that. That might be too much of
her dead. She shot her.
No, but at that point, that's like it ended up being in the foot. But once you pull out the gun, anything is on the table at that point. So at that point, if you do pull out the gun, I have to put the assumption in that you were planning to murder this person because a gun got involved. Anywhere, like we lucky got hit in the foot, but anywhere else it could be a different situation right now. And if anything, if it's a different, like Tory could be just scot free because Meg might not even be here to be like, yo, he did that. So you have to put that assumption on the table, like you try to murder your friend. So that right there, that might be a far stretch. So that's where it could.
But easy? What's more likely, right? Is it more likely that she got so upset while being under, drugs and alcohol that finding out that her best friend fucked her man, and so she got pissed off and pulled a gun? Or is it more likely that Tory Lanez wrestled the gun from her and shot her in the foot because I don't know, he was mad or something? I don't know. Like, what's more likely? Like, what's the more likely scenario?
Well, with that scenario, I branched it off to the point where, like, all right, the gun got involved, but then like shots went off and some accidentally, but thankfully went just into Meg's foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think happened. If anything, I still think like I don't think it was like a blatant. I'm like dance, bitch. I'm shooting you, dance, bitch. I'm shooting you right in the foot. I think it was just like a wrestle, and then like it just so happened that I accidentally shot you in the foot, and I was like, damn, look what the fuck came from all of this bullshit right here. So That's why I think really happened. It's just like it's too embarrassing to like really say, because it's like, yo, I'm fighting, like to be honest with you, like I'm gonna really keep it 100. It's like girls fighting over dick, and now like the nigga has to step in, and then out of nowhere like this bullshit situation pop up, and now like I accidentally did that shit. So that's why I think like that's from the beginning, everybody was willing to hold it down and let it go by. That's why I remember this shit, bro. Like every Meg team, Tory team, Kelsey team, everybody was willing to let it go and just hold it down. Then all that bullshit in social media came out, because remember, this was around the time the pandemic still going on, so everybody's still kind of in their house just looking at shit. So like when we heard about when everybody heard about that shit, everybody just on that shit. So it's a whole like what we think is social media now, like it was crazier back then, because it was just like a whole gang of people that's like nobody not really doing nothing, just paying attention to what you do. So it was just a whole gang of people coming at Meg, calling her alcoholic, because that was really what was really coming out from the whole situation, because you don't know what really happened. She did not like that shit at all. And then I remember she came on live and said, yo, you did that shit and you got your team putting out shit that I'm an alcoholic and I'm doing some crazy shit to myself. Meanwhile, you the one who shot me. And I'm like, the nigga is probably fighting for his life. So like his team probably trying to put out any kind of story out there to help him. I'm sorry that you got to go down, but it doesn't mean you're going to go down and go to jail. You just might have a bad look for like a few months, maybe even weeks. It might go by. But what the fuck? This nigga is fighting for his life. Unlike you, man, he has a child. So before that, he was a father too. So he like, it's not like you just taking away an artist by itself. You taking away a father, a black man, shit like that. Like, and you like I said, I go right back to my thing. You were willing to hold it down, but social media came out, said some real bullshit, whether it's true or not. Because if you really guzzled a gallon of Henny and you were still functioning, niggas have to talk about you. That's a whole different type of level, bro. Like that's a whole different type of level. But if that is true or not, since social media came out and said that was enough to influence you to be like, fuck that, I care about my image more than holding this shit down anymore. And that shit to me is kind of crazy, dog. Like I understand everything else after that point. Like, yo, you did, like, that nigga did that shit, he need to go to jail. If niggas want to put him under the jail for shit, cool, all right, whatever, that's how you feel, cool. But at that time when it happened, and you could think like, yo, after time, like she probably thought about it more and get like a different understanding for it. But I look at it at the influence of social media really made you look at it and change ways when you was willing to accept that shit and let it ride. And that is wild crazy to me, dog. Like a nigga is in jail now just because of social media to me.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation because I do think that the driver's testimony holds a little weight, because if Kelsey and Meg weren't fighting and this was actually just Tory Lanez being dumb, why like Meg doesn't hang out with Kelsey anymore. Like Kelsey and Meg aren't cool anymore.
Yeah, that shit done.
So, but you would think if your friend went through something traumatic like that, you would think you would be right by their side.
Especially from the beginning.
Yeah, unless you found out that she was fucking your man.
unless the reports are true.
Right.
And you really try to do that shit.
But hey man.
And then that's the point, and I think that's the part that go unnoticed, and niggas be like, yo, fuck Tory. I think he doing some real nigga shit right now, because look, exactly what you said right there. Yo, you would think after something like that happened to your best friend, you would stick by her, but you are showing all the signs that's leading into the stories that people are coming out with about the fight. It's all pointing to what, like, if there's smoke, there's fire. If it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a good assumption if you really want to go into that route and assume that it could be a fucking duck. Right. So if we're seeing that right there, I think this nigga is doing some real nigga shit and holding it down for a black woman right now for if anything for 2 black women, because that's gonna make 2 black women look crazy, and he holding it down right now, and niggas just shitting on his name.
Yeah, man, free Tory.
Free Tory though, free my dog.
But
listen to the tapes.
That's it for me, easy. What you got anything else?
I think we covered a lot. I don't want to get into any more stories. I got a little bit something, but I mean, I could get into one little quick thing real quick. Give me a second real quick on it. Give me one quick second.
While you pull that up real quick, this weekend, Beetlejuice. The remake of Beetlejuice is coming out. I didn't even see the first. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's a movie. I've never seen a single Beetlejuice. So if anybody wants to put me on what Beetlejuice is about, I know if you see a single Beetlejuice 3 times, like somebody's supposed to pop up or something. Is that what's supposed to happen?
I think it's almost something like the Candyman shit, like
something like that, right?
Beetlejuice, and fucking somebody just pop up in the mirror.
What's up?
That's crazy, because I was just looking at the mirror just now. So if that shit happened now, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna blame NSB for that shit. So
apparently it's a sequel. The movie is a sequel for a movie that came out 34 years ago. So I guess it still has a fan base because it's tracking to open with $105 million domestically.
I'm just saying this right now. The movie production, like the movie industry, they are not beating the allegations of y'all can't think of new material. All y'all doing is just using the old shit and trying to reimagine it to fucking make money off it. Y'all not beating those allegations at all. Y'all looking like weak work out here. Weak work, yo. But real quick, I just got a little fun topic to get into before we get up on out of here. Because we have some shit to get through. And once again, RIP to the people that died at the Atlanta airport. That shit is really tragic and unfortunate. I like just hearing about that story. I'm still thinking about, like, I didn't even know. Like, I'm still thinking about, like, if I even work in an environment like that, I need, like, so I get life insurance. Like, what's going on with that? I get benefit. Like, what's my life health and benefits? Like, a tire could pop at any given moment for no reaction. That's kind of crazy to me. But getting into a lighter topic, so the No Jumper crew recently gave a top 25 best West Coast rappers of all times ranked.
There's No Jumper?
Yeah, No Jumper.
I don't know if I trust them, but we'll see.
I don't trust them, but just to get into a light topic, I just want my Cali people to tap into what they would what they consider the top, West Coast people, even who you consider West Coast too, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my West Coast people, they be on time, and if your shit fugazi, they not letting that rock.
Right.
So I'm gonna give the top 5 at first, and I'm gonna keep on going down. So number 1, Tupac. Number 2, Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Number 3, Kendrick Lamar.
That's interesting.
Snoop over Kendrick. Number 4, Ice Cube. Number 5, The Game. So the top 5 West Coast rappers are Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, Ice Cube, and The Game. The Game cracking top fucking 5.
Wow, shout out to The Game.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, some of the names that you get down out here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I gotta see who The Game made it over. Gotta see it.
It gets nasty right up there. I don't think Ox gonna like this shit. I think Ox left at the wrong time. So going down, I'm gonna give 6 to 10. 6, E40.
Woo.
Ox not gonna like that shit. Ox gonna try to fuck around and put E40 at number 1. Yeah. So he not gonna like that. Number 7, Dr. Dre. 8, you already know your boy Eazy-E.
Okay.
Number 9, Too Short. And number 10, Mac Dre.
I mean, I'm not mad at those placements.
I'm not gonna lie, hearing those names now, Deso, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, the
Kendrick
game
gonna
over
have to drop.
Easy.
Kendrick gonna have to drop down for sure. I'm not gonna lie to
Oh,
you.
nah,
Kendrick gonna have to drop down.
Kendrick cool though. Kendrick cool
Yeah.
at 3. The game
Nah.
over Easy is a little. I ain't gonna lie.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm because this is West Coast, so like I'm thinking about like Kendrick Kendrick is that guy, but I'm talking about people that put West Coast on the map, boy. Like they really showed out and showed out. So like E40 was one of those guys. Dr. Dre was one of those guys. Fucking it gets tough after that point. I'm not gonna lie, it gets tough. At that point now, do the game deserve to be top 5 or now like is he well in top 10 or is he bottom 10? Like
I think the top 4 is cool because Ice Cube did a lot. You know, obviously.
Facts.
Snoop is obviously a goat out there.
Facts.
And so is, you know, obviously what Tupac did.
I'm tempted to put Dre over Snoop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted to put Dre over Snoop.
It's kind of funny too, because like Tupac was born in New York, wasn't he?
Yo, all I'm saying is because I remember like I thought Tupac was like Cali to the bone. He like, nah, he wasn't even born out here, so fuck that nigga. I remember a Cali person said that shit, so I'm like, oh
it's
shit.
Just so funny. It's so funny how like Tupac has become the face of West Coast hip hop, even though he was born in Jersey. Like, he's from Jersey. But yeah, I don't got no problem with the top 4. The game, I fuck with the game. I've always fucked with the game, even though he's become like a little controversial over these last few years. But I mean, you know, if the West Coast really fuck with the game like that, then hey, who am I?
Yeah,
Who am I, man?
But shit, number 5 though. So
yeah, number 5 is a little high.
I don't know. Putting the game
personally.
over Dr. Dre is kind of crazy to me. The game over Dr. Dre, then like I'm looking at Too Short. Like I probably it's tough for Too Short, but I'll give you Too Short. But then E40 and then Eazy-E. Like come on, son. Like
I don't like the fact that Eazy is that low.
Yeah, I as long as you make the top 10, I'm kind of cool with that. For West Coast, I'm kind of cool with that. But just to get back to it, so 11 through 15, and then 11 through 15, I start to really look at shit. So 11, Tyler the Creator. I didn't even know he was a West Coast nigga, so that was something new for me right there. So
that's actually a nice little, it's a nice spot for him.
12, DJ Quick. 13, Draco the Ruler. RP Draco the Ruler.
Wait. They got Draco at what spot? 12?
13.
13? Damn.
Yeah.
What album? I mean, RP Draco.
RP Draco. I wish I tapped into more of his content, but goddamn 13 is kind
of. I gotta see who they got 14.
Yeah, but when we get down to the names, it starts to. I mean, I gotta really tap into his content.
Where's Nipsey?
So number 14 is Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is right behind Draco.
Hey, Draco. RP Draco, but fuck no. Are you kidding me?
When I see that shit right there, then I start thinking, I'm like, yo, does Nipsey deserve to be top 10?
I mean, maybe not top 10, but Drake, you telling me Nipsey didn't have more impact on the West Coast than Draco? Do they really? I mean, I'm not from Cali, so maybe somebody from Cali can let me know. But
you just had a Cali nigga in here, but he put in a suit and tie and dipped on us.
You know, he got a funeral to go to, so I understand. But
shout out to Ox.
But yeah, bro, like, man, that's a head scratcher to me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. But so 15 to round off 15 is YG. So YG coming at number 15. Wow. So making
Draco's
top 15.
Draco's
over YG.
Draco over YG and Nipsey.
I gotta tap into more of your content. Like if anybody tapped into Draco the Ruler, anybody even listening on the playback, like tell us one of like fire singles that we could like tap into so we could just get it started. Cause like I'm not even like too like I know that like he passed away, but like I don't know like his like body of work like that. Not to be disrespectful,
Yeah, man.
but to get back to it, 16 Roddy Rich. 16 Roddy
Oh
Rich.
hell no. All right, yeah, we
That-
done.
Yeah, that
We
was
done.
kind of crazy right there. That was
Yeah,
kind
we
of
did.
crazy right there. The
16
list
Roddy Rich.
the list started getting a little bit kind of it gets a little odd after that. I'm not gonna
17.
lie. That's so 17 is 03 Greedo.
Oh yeah, I don't even know who that is. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
I
even.
heard of that name before, but it's a lot of rappers. I can't tap into everybody content. This shit is crazy. 18 is Corrupt. 19 is Tiger. Shout out to my nigga Tiger. Used to fuck with my boy. 20 is Doja Cat. I didn't even know Doja was from West Coast. I didn't even know she was like a West Coast shorty. Like she was like from Cali or like LA or something like that. I didn't even know all
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. I
shout,
kind of figured that she was from West Coast because she got that. She has that song. Babe, what's the name of that song that Doja Cat had where she was talking in her LA accent?
or she was talking to LA. I didn't
Like
know that.
Simba Hills or something. It's called something Hills.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. When
Dang.
she be doing all that crazy shit, like I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Thick Doja. When Thick Doja was out, bro, that was a whole different vibe right there. This Doja right here, I don't know what's going on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to Thick Doja. But
I think it's called like Segura Hills or something.
shit,
Okay.
word. But 21, Schoolboy Q. 20,
Oh yeah, no.
yeah, I'm
Nah.
not gonna lie. Putting Schoolboy Q kind of that
Schoolboy
low
Q
to
at
me.
21.
It's kind of crazy, right? I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, like, to be honest though, like he ain't dropped too much work, and then like I think like two of the works he dropped, it really wasn't all that. But like I think like the last shit he dropped was that's some shit right there. That's some shit right there. But 21 is that's kind of crazy right there. For sure, he should be over Roddy Rich. For me, for sure, he needs to be over Roddy
That's a
Rich.
fact.
For me, so and
Roddy
I'm not
Ricch
too
had
tapped
one good
into.
year.
I'm not too tapped into Tyler the Creator, but I'm not too much of a big of a fan. So like he I don't know, like you gotta come
Roddy
with a
Ricch
different
had one
persona.
good year.
One good year is kind of crazy because he did
One
try
good year, and you're already top 15. He is.
one good year is kind of crazy though. I mean, I'll give him 2.5, maybe 2.5, but one good. All right, 2.5. But 22 is Sugar Free.
Sugar
Gotta,
free, okay.
gotta figure out who that is. 23 is Be Real.
Not familiar either.
24 is Mozzie. And 25 is Vince Staples.
Vince Staples at the bottom of the list?
Vince Staples barely cracking 25. Barely cracking 25.
Man, like I just don't understand how like some of these dudes who have had long careers, like the Tigers and the YGs and the Vince Staples, I don't understand how they're so low. Like these dudes have had long careers.
The funny
Way
thing about
longer
it too,
than some of the people above them.
but the funny thing about it too, Dezo, like when you tap into the community when they talk about this shit, some people got Draco top 3, top 5.
Damn.
So like I don't know who this guy is, bro, but I need to tap the fuck in, bro, because this is crazy. But this list right here has provided a lot of controversy for the West Coast people. A lot of people has been arguing about it for a little while now. I mean, something I want to bring into light, fun little topics so everybody just, tap into,
Yeah, man. I mean,
little fun little topic.
to start listening to some Draco the Ruger.
Tap into some new names, figure out who really out here like that, you need to really listen to. And yo,
Maybe
if you not know,
fire music.
I'm about to find out right now because I
Yeah,
guess
as soon as we get off here, I'm gonna put on some Draco. See what the hype's about.
Like some people even saying like, yo, Tiger over Mozzie is crazy. So like we not even too familiar with like I remember hearing that name Mozzie, but like I'm not too familiar with his work. But yo, I remember Tiger and I used to fuck with Tiger, but they saying like, yo, Tiger over Mozzie, you must be out of your fucking mind. And I'm like, maybe I am. Maybe I am.
I mean, Tiger was I mean, I guess they're doing it strictly based on like who impacted LA. And Tiger wasn't really down with LA until like, like recently, what I'm saying, with some of his most recent work. Like, he was always Young Money and Lil Wayne from Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? So Tiger wasn't really fucking with any of the crews in LA, I guess. But I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see,
But
man.
yeah,
Mozzie and Draco. I'm gonna have to tap into both of them.
Mozzie, Draco the Ruler. Make sure y'all tap into Mac Dre. Who else? Corrupt.
Vince Staples is low though, because Vince Staples been putting on for LA since he came out. You know what I'm saying? He's been LA to the death. So
25 is kind of crazy.
yeah,
But I
so
haven't even tapped
that's a
into
little wild.
But 25 is kind of crazy. But hey, just to give y'all the quick little rappers to tap into for the weekend. If y'all want to listen to some new shit real quick, tap into my boy Draco the Ruler, RIP. The Ruler. Facts on that. Even if y'all want to, remind yourself of some people work, tap into my boy Nipsey Hussle, RIP Nip. You already know. Thundercat. Tap into E40 shit. Yo, figure out why the game is top 5. Tap into some of his shit. They say the documentary is a top
game,
10, arguably top 5 rap album of all time. So,
well, not top 5, but the
I heard that
documentary
shit
is
though.
a classic album.
Classic album. So tap into that. See why it's why it gets that name. Good record to listen to for the weekend. And make sure y'all stay safe out there. You already know my people out here in New York City. You already know it's Labor Day weekend, so you might be getting into some shit. So make sure y'all stay safe. Hey, listen, I'll niggas tell y'all the judge don't come till Monday. Monday's a holiday, so that's already a bitch right there in itself, my nigga.
Exactly. Hey, the
y'all
judge
stay
ain't gonna
safe out here.
now.
Judge ain't coming. Yeah, he ain't trying to stay up there till Tuesday, boy. That gonna fuck your mind up right there. You gonna think you coming out Monday, then you like, nah, you staying in here for another fucking day, my nigga. Ain't no way you gonna like that shit right there. So make sure y'all stay safe out there. Don't drink too much. Keep some money in your pocket, my nigga. Hey, you ain't gonna go wrong with that right there, boy. It solves a lot of problems. Hey, they say money don't buy happiness, but the people that don't have money, I don't see a smile on their face.
Ooh. Hey man, make sure y'all exit this weekend the same way I entered it, man. We'll catch y'all back here. Well, we ain't gonna be off Monday, you know what I'm saying? We back here Monday. Forget all that. Me, Easy, Context, and Ox will be back Monday. We'll catch y'all then, man. Hey, stay safe, stay dangerous, and drink some water.
Shout out to my baby DJ. Shout out to my baby DJ.
DJ for sure. All right, man.